Hello, stream. You'll notice this stream starts with me looking on the floor, because I just went downstairs to get a drink and there was a noise. And the noise was Dora knocking my ginger sweets on the floor. Don't laugh, don't encourage her. After you downloaded the config, Max, you will need to select it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Otherwise, I could troll you by just downloading like an awful config. But you should find your lap times go down regardless. Obviously, we're all currently using the same one. And last time I got some superb lap times out of it, which made me very happy. But it should mean if we get randoms, we can become a little bit more competitive with those.
Wow, Tad, your thing is awful. What's that measured in? Milliseconds?
No, seconds. 1.9 milliseconds would be great.
No, mine is.
Everybody else's is in milliseconds, yeah. Right.
Need to enjoy the key. Hold on. It's just one simple little thing. Just be able to change up gear. But it's just fantastic. Okay. Up.
There we go. I am tracking. I just have to get my headset on. And for the last... Oh no!
Ooh,
my aircon's
not...
not...
good lap time.
Aircon's not plugged in.
Good. Suffer like the rest of us, you bastard.
Excuse me. I don't have to suffer. Although I'm going to turn my aircon on.
Okay, Oculus Link.
I can't remember what my keys were. But I did hit F7 to remind me. Hey! Baseline hint now on. No, it's not. What's my baseline hint? I didn't mind, did it? Which is 19. Which is that one? I haven't got that fitted in this car.
This will be the last of my use this aircon unit. I hope.
Do we have randoms?
Maybe.
No.
No.
Time.
Well,
Don't see any random.
Schalke can be pretty random.
So what's the red triangle then?
What's the red triangle?
The red car on the map.
I don't know.
Yeah, red car on the map.
Are you watching it via spectator view?
No, I'm driving, but there's a red triangle.
Press
on the map.
N until it puts names above people then. Should never be any guess who people are. So my keyboard is currently on top of my aircon unit. Now if anybody wants to have any guesses, how long Dora knocks it on the floor?
25 minutes.
Okay.
Very generous.
Yeah, you have met Dora, right?
Yes, but I'm giving her the benefit of...
You have met Dora, right?
No. Not yet.
Right.
I've assigned to handbrake. Well,
Holy shit, my lap times are fucking terrible.
refresh the controllers. There we go.
I was doing 140s earlier, I'm now doing 150s in 2 minutes. That's ridiculous.
Redonkulous?
Redonkulous. I wonder who came up with that word.
Well, I heard it in Mighty Car Mods, so.
I'm sure Ismail would be upset about it.
Some of them still.
Yeah, handbrake. Button 56. Oh, brilliant. What's button 56 when I'm at home? Mash the button.
That's a lot of
there
freaking
it is.
buttons.
It's button 20. It's button 20 on the side bar. It's fine. I wanted to modify my script to say, hey, press button 20 for the handbrake. I've got basically I can't remember what buttons I've set, so I just hit F7. It says here's what you've got, sort of thing. In terms of what I've told it to tell me. So if I misalign it, then that's my fault.
I'm determined to get better than 150 on this next lap. I don't think it's going to happen there.
Easy to do.
No, it seemed to be sliding all over the place for some reason, and I wasn't earlier.
Oh, these tires are very, very slick.
No, they aren't. What are you talking about?
I've got the same setup that I had earlier, so...
Have the tyres warmed up yet, or are you trying to expect them to have full grip straight into the first corner? Oh.
Oh, I just got 145, never mind. That's better, although not.
I won't tell you what my new lap record is.
Probably about 135, mate, yeah.
Well, the world record's 133. I'm nowhere near that.
Wow.
But I am ready to go.
Okay. Well, I'm about half a lap away from getting another lap time, so...
It's alright, Max, you don't need that anymore. I can now force people
I need to probably to work out which controller to put it on and delete it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Where have I put it? It's in here somewhere. It's not control, it's not alt, it's just playing.
Shit.
So Shaka's just trying to confuse us with a car that is both blue and green.
Might be my script.
Evening.
Evening. Oh, so you should get some personal bests with this new setup, Max. I'd be very surprised if you didn't.
Okay,
the
cool.
gear.
Up and down.
So for most of the slower corners, you'll want to be in second. It's kind of tuned for it, and your braking is nowhere near as much as it was. So you can lock the wheel up, but it's a lot harder, and I've got no motion. Right. Oh no, there it is. Just forgot how slow this car was.
How do you find F1, F2, etc.?
Under the control, the one to the left of axes/FF.
Alt plus,
That's the
control
one.
plus.
Yeah.
That's control plus and alt plus. I bound F. That's F2, which I don't need to use anymore. But I don't.
What did I just take out?
I think Jay just took himself out.
I was just not press it.
No, that was entirely Ted's fault.
No, it wasn't.
Coming
That
back
was,
onto the track.
that was nowhere near you. You completely lost control, oversteered, and just slid off.
No, I oversteered to avoid crashing into him.
If you were going to crash into
Somewhat.
him, that means you would have overtaken me, because you were behind me.
I was behind you, yes.
Yeah, so you should have stayed there. But that won't be a problem from the rest of this race.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you'll notice that the braking force is a lot less, so if you do need to emergency brake, the braking force is not there. But it should be about 90% of your braking force will take you into most of the corners now without any worries at all.
Is this a different setup than what you had last week, or what?
From the set we had on Thursday, no, it's the same one. But Max hasn't used it.
Last Thursday, this week.
Yeah, this Thursday.
Last week.
That
my
Thursday.
back was too tender to do any real sitting down.
On your left. On your right.
See, I question how that even happens.
On your left. On your left. On your left. On your left.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'm guessing you were talking to Tad, but you might not have been.
Hi, Ted.
There you are. That's the first time I've seen your car the whole time.
You fucker.
Yeah, your latest
I literally cannot see you.
awful tonight, Tad. Yeah.
I have no idea where you are.
1.8 seconds, 1.5 seconds, 1.3 seconds. Yeah, that's.
You did just put me through the gravel.
Yeah, stay away from Tad because it's a ping of 1.3.
Oh, fuck.
1.8, 1.4.
He's a ping of up to 2.
Yeah. I don't think he's turned on quality of service yet.
I don't think it's necessarily his fault. It's just when you run out of, internet.
Well, he did just legitimately overtake me. I'm going to blame that on his pin. Oh, bollocks, I'm upside down.
Not my fault.
Hey, that's my line.
But yeah, it might take you a couple of, or a bunch of laps to get a handle on the new setup of it, because it is, you can brake harder than you are used to without locking the wheels up.
Well, shit.
It's very slick.
It is not very slippy,
Gliding,
Tad.
though. I
No,
like that.
no, it's not. That's not a thing.
I'm just going to sit back here in 6th place and... bollocks. Screw you.
I have a lot of cars on the track.
Who's full gas?
Random.
Rando Calrissian. Oh. What does orange mean?
They're a lap behind you.
No.
Dark orange is a lap
Yellow?
behind you. Yellow's
So
you.
what is red then?
Yellow is someone in front of you.
Green is you.
Green is you, yeah.
Fuck off, Adam, you're not giving me a blue flag.
I'm giving you a blue flag.
Oh, okay, that Shulker can pass. Oh, hang on.
Thank you for that, Si.
No, you don't want that. I need you to send yours.
Again? Oh, different computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's not possible while I'm driving.
It's fine.
Because I can't find I've got to find the N key, which is somewhere on a keyboard behind me, balanced on top of an air conditioning unit.
With a cat staring at it.
Yeah, probably.
intently.
Can't you train Dora to use the keyboard for you?
Sorry. Say that again, but just instead of saying Dora, use her species.
Could you train your cat to do that?
Have you met cats?
Bang bell.
Yes, they're fucking clever, but also very fucking arrogant.
Obedient they are not.
I mean, she is. As long as I want her to do pretty much what she was going to do anyway, she does anything I want.
You could just use voice commander to do things for you.
Yeah, or...
There's no excuse in this day and age to not have a reason to...
Acknowledge she's a cat and move on with your life.
I'm not sure,
Yes.
Max, I would want to run a voice recognition program that can do things on my computer whilst I'm chatting on Discord. Just gonna start going, oh wait, hold on, I
No,
recognise that.
Turn it off.
On your right,
Well, that's not much use now then, is it?
On whose right?
on your left.
You've got a blue flag.
geez.
Whoa! You are not supposed to react and to steer that way.
Yeah, Jay, you're under a blue flag if Schalke's behind you. You're supposed to let him past.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Not me.
Well, who was?
I didn't get no blue flag warning.
Did you see Schalke? You were in fucking last place pretty much. Everyone who comes up on you is to be let past.
No one is up on me yet.
Well, then who is Schalke talking to?
I don't know, that's what I just
Well,
asked.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Schalke, aren't I? Who was it, Schalke?
It was orange car.
Orange car.
Look,
Right,
that's
again,
an email.
press N,
That's
it's me.
to put names above cars. Orange car.
I mean, we pretty much all know that Tad is orange by now.
Well, not necessarily. Full gas could be orange. I don't know what colour car he's in.
Yeah.
Ah, well, then he's not in any colour car at all now because he's tried to try and drive around the wrong way.
Arsehole. Did you kick?
Holy shit, my last lap was good.
The game kicks automatically for driving
Right,
backwards.
which is
It kicks you out of the race rather than out of the server, though. I put it on the harshest level of anti-griefing. Like, if you jump the lights and try and ram someone, it'll kick you out of the race before you've even rammed someone. Now, who am I coming up on?
No idea what position are you in.
First.
First.
Then that'll be me.
Well, on what basis do you say it's you?
Because if you're in first and I'm in sixth,
Right, and the 2 cars behind you, so...
isn't it?
Yes.
But there was
Look
only
at
6 of us in the game.
No, there's Full Gas and Izaro behind you.
I'm about to go through the stop-go line.
Yeah, then it's Max I'm following, I think. That was a terrible lap.
You won the race.
How'd you find the setup though, Max?
Yeah, gentler.
Gentle, yes.
I'm still adjusting to it, but yeah. I have to make it. Well, oh dear. No, okay.
And put up
Jinx that.
what yellow flag.
Talking and driving doesn't work.
Thank you, Mrs. DJ Marcus.
You're welcome. I do like the way it lists your gender based on which skin you chose. That's quite a nice touch.
I'm going to assume the race is finished.
It
And
has.
they're both.
Well, 3 people have crossed the
Oh
finish
shit!
line.
I got 144 that time.
Do I not get to see the results with the connections menu up? Oh, that's very annoying. So let me just... yeah. I wonder if I can assign that to something. 2 seconds, please. Or is it one of the hard-coded keys? There's way too many of those, isn't there? Oh, no, it doesn't appear to be. Buttons 1, buttons 2... Oh. It totally is, isn't it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
N is listed as sound on, sound... Oh, that's Shift and N. I don't understand why you wouldn't just put that in the control list. So my thing is, I mean, I shouldn't need to ban anyone because we're now forcing people, so I'll keep it there. So, yeah, Jay and Max, you should be aiming for lap times in the 140. You know, preferably low 140s, but 140s now.
149.
That's a good start. But you want ideally every lap to be in the 140s, so nice and consistent.
Oh, I can't do that. Is it disconnecting, or is it just me flashing full?
No, you just teleported in.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's odd. It's a very low ping, but it's definitely doing some warping there.
You've all disappeared.
We can see you. So
Like, his name's there.
we
but
can
his
see
car's not.
we can see you, Tad. So therefore, it's your download that's being hammered, not your upload. So
Oh.
Oh, that bit torrenting person on
Good
the
luck.
network.
My room!
no, that was Tad's. Tad can't see us, as we've just established. You all seem surprised by this still.
No, you're just
Alright.
you exist as an idea.
Is there anything you can
To
do
be
about
fair.
it? Is there anything you can do about that, Tad?
Ted, you're an arse.
Not that I'm aware of, but I'll hop off and see what else is going on with the internet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because
Yeah,
we can see
alright,
you
it's-
fine. So your upload is
That's weird.
Is absolutely okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go check.
Can I buy you new internet?
Oh no!
We've already talked about
Always when I'm with the.
Everyone let Izar go for us so he doesn't sulk.
Well, no, because then someone will just smash into me.
Hopefully not.
No, we won't. We haven't got Ted this time.
Yes, Tad is always the dangerous one.
Like, how the fuck did he even manage to take me out on a bend?
Because his client couldn't see you. We could see him, but he couldn't see us.
But surely the game should recognise that and
If
be
You don't
like,
have connection, you don't have connection.
If
Can't recognize
That's
what
what
you
I'm
no,
saying,
see.
the
no,
game should
no,
recognise
no,
that and say,
no,
"You're
no,
not here."
Jay, shut the fuck up. Yes, I heard you the first time. You repeat yourself twice more. If Tad stops sending to us, he disappears. He is sending to us fine. We're not getting through to him. So his client doesn't know where we are, but our client does know where he is. So what happens is he just plows right through us because he doesn't know where we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is there a way of seeing?
Dude, you're not listening.
Same as-
You're not listening. On his screen, we all disappeared.
Yes,
Because
I know,
that's-
but
that's-
is there a way the game can detect that?
Sure. How would Tad's computer, a computer that isn't receiving data, be able to tell us that? What do you want to do? Send a carrier pigeon? Ooh,
Well,
sorry.
if it's not receiving data, then surely
Rude.
it's not a ping.
No,
Could you
if
not
it's
run a ping?
no.
And...
Well, we do have a ping. Dude, just go on the basis it works fine. Yeah, but it's only a one-directional hiding of people. So
I figured it out what it was.
What was it? Were you
Can't
that-
stop it, so I'm just gonna.
Jay
I'm
and
not playing
Schalke.
Farmville.
Oh,
That's
Adam
the
apologises.
worst programmed game
I'm
I've
moving
ever
away.
seen in my life. So it's downloading sprites endlessly. This is why I've still got up.
Why can't
But
you
no
control
doubt.
it?
yeah. Well,
Does that mean someone's playing Pokemon?
if you had a half-decent router, you should be able to do quality of service.
No, Farmville.
If you had a half-decent router, you should be able to enable quality of service. So you can, or my router just lets you assign priority to clients. I put that one at the bottom, like most do. Very few clients don't support these
Heck
things.
shit. It's the ISP router, and I've never dug into it.
Whoa!
Plug a-
Yeah.
plug a router
It has
into
all-
that router, and then you'll be able to control it.
Yeah,
See if
I
you
do,
can upload
but,
open firmware to it.
but we put all the hard connections into the ISP router to
Yeah.
remove a bottleneck.
I've
Yeah.
got 3 routers in this house.
Unfortunately,
There's some good open source ones you can overwrite with sometimes.
that sounds like a good way of getting your ISP to never support you again, though.
What?
Who needs ISP support?
People in America. Sorry,
Dad?
Dora just smashed something on the floor, but it wasn't the keyboard, it was a circuit board. So, well done, I guess. Oh, no, it wasn't, it was
You
Claptrap.
just have circuit boards laying around?
I've got a PlayStation 2 dev kit
No!
set of circuit boards, because I used to work on it, like in a little display stand I 3D printed and designed. So, yes, actually, I do.
PlayStation? What PlayStation game are you making?
No, made. No, in the old days, I used to write computer games on. I used to write games on the PlayStation 2. And I had a dev kit, and I took. In fact, Max and I took it to bits. You remember Max?
Yep. Yeah, I think we kind of have things a little bit, don't we?
Struggling
Found out there was a
today.
PlayStation. Are we allowed to say what was inside it?
Yeah. You're not under
There's a
NDA.
Yeah, there's a PlayStation 2 and then a PlayStation 1 inside it, so that if you did any PlayStation, grass, sky, grass.
PlayStation grass.
There was PlayStation 1 and 2 inside it. The dev obviously the dev version of 2, but the idea of 1 being in there was so that if you did a PlayStation 1 compatible game, you could actually check it worked
Yeah.
on the PlayStation 1 inside it.
And the best bit is you can't talk to the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 1 talks to the PlayStation 2. The best bit is you can't talk to the PlayStation 1 either. So your PC talked to a Linux PC on a card inside the PS2 dev kit, which talked to the PS1, which talked to the PS2. PS2s were not very fun to develop.
Yay!
Which is to sort of download to it and then.
So many people developed on it.
Yeah,
This
it
is
was
one of the
horrible.
most.
It's horrible.
Is it still the console with the most games ever?
I don't know. It is, and probably always will be,
On your left?
one of the most difficult consoles to develop for.
I was going to say PS2 was so alien, you probably don't want to talk to it directly anyway.
Yes.
I'm just curious that we were saying that it was a lot the most developed for, and I presume that means officially rather than unofficially hacky. Sort of
Yes.
development.
Oh yeah, officially yes.
I was thinking. I remember.
Oh yeah, that's.
Is it PlayStation? I can't remember which one it was. PlayStation 1 was it? Or was it 2? Where you could jimmy the door switch so it didn't care whether the door was open or closed. It didn't know. And you could put any old disc in as long as it read sort of.
That would be one, then.
Off a good one sort of thing.
Yes. But yeah, you could do it on the PlayStation 1. There were more elegant
Maybe the
ways. of
tiny
doing it.
PS2.
Mm,
That big PS2 really only existed for Final Fantasy's hard drive, didn't it?
no, the little PS2 also took a hard drive. I
Because
just
no one else did that.
Xbox did for a while.
no the Xbox had a
It
hard drive
wasn't
in it. Like
Internal.
the Xbox had a built-in hard drive. The PS2 you could put a hard drive in it.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything supported it.
Yeah.
prior to that, it
The
was
only
all
person that
CD.
used it was placed for Final Fantasy XI.
Well, don't forget, Max, there are still
Back when
very
that was
few
great.
consoles on the market without optical drives. I mean, there's the digital Xbox, the Switch, and that's your lot. So that still hasn't gone away.
Yeah, because I mean,
For PlayStation as
one
well.
of the. Sorry.
Is there a...
Digital PlayStation.
Oh, is there?
PS5. I've got a PS5 with no optical drive.
Ah, I didn't know that
Because-
came in 2 versions.
One of my compelling reasons to buy the Xbox One was because I did have space in the shelf for a DVD drive and an Xbox and a set-top box as well. So I was going to replace the existing DVD player with the Xbox, which is an upgrade because it had Blu-ray playing capabilities as well.
Yeah. Bear in mind, you're not forced to buy one without a Blu-ray drive, but if you've got 2 Xboxes, if you buy yourself a new Xbox, one with a Blu-ray drive, one without, 50 quid difference, which one are you going to pick?
Blu-ray.
Only if you're playing Blu-rays. But if you're not,
Yeah.
or you've already got a Blu-ray player, let's say you have a PS5
Well, I've only got one
already.
Blu-ray disc, but it's the
Then you
chicken and egg
count.
thing with media. Sorry, Shelka?
Oh, buggeration. Done it again.
I find it's chicken. Well, all of us, I think, have been through this at least once, where you go, new media. What do I do? Do I invest in new media, or do I invest in the drive that plays new media first? Now, I've always gone, I'll buy a couple of CDs, and that forces me to get a CD drive. So I bought a Blu-ray, and then it forced me to get, to deal with that problem. Because otherwise, you're like, well, I'm never going to play this disc. What am I doing?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, at this point, I don't think Blu-ray's not going to get replaced ever. 4K Blu-ray is
No.
backwards compatible, and unless
Complete
you
rubbish,
have even if you do have an insane setup, 4K is more than enough. So
But streaming the internet. That RJ45
Them 8K
socket
monitors are
is,
popping up.
yeah, unfortunately, streaming video is shit. If you've got a good setup,
compressed to hell.
yeah,
Ah,
it
what's going
really is compressed to hell. Like I think Netflix 4K is 25 megabit. Dora,
on? Compressed.
compressed. Oh yeah, it's horrible.
No, damn it. Damn you, Jay. Perfect time for you to crash, not me. You fuckface.
Why don't I beeping? Find that in the script somewhere. I like binding in the script, especially F7 set all my settings so I want them.
I saw you pushing that corner so hard.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, because I was
No.
gaining on you. Needed you to just slow down a bit or crash, and you didn't either.
Shalka, I guess we're gonna have to take a, take a D, take a penalty, aren't we?
You said take a D then.
Intake.
Yeah, we need to block
No.
our exhaust.
Banana in it.
Oh, intake.
Oh, Jay?
You
142.
can block the exhaust.
Nice.
What do you reckon then,
I
Shalka?
improved 1 second in that this entire bloody race.
25
1 second.
has been good.
Okay, we'll go for 25 then.
What's time? I think I'm going to have one more and then that'll be my lot.
Half 9.
25. There we go.
One more. You've only just got here.
I know, but I'm in pain and I feel like shit.
Oh. Well,
It's some
one
driving
simple
team, won't
advice
it?
is I fell off my bike on Tuesday. I now have a road rash up my back, which is delightful.
Oh dear.
Meat crayon.
I went out for
Sorry?
I went out for a bike ride today, and got up, get up to a fair old speed. I don't like doing it. I really don't like not wearing any gear. I've got a helmet, and I feel like I should be wearing armored gloves and knee pads and elbow pads and a back protector.
What is that bound to?
I've got a shiny vest, or a nice vest that has the elbow pads and back plate
9.
as part of the jacket.
Dora, why are you sitting on my lap? This is
9.
very inappropriate.
What's
Max?
love, father?
We're about to start.
Ah. Right.
4, 3, 2.
Just go around me.
Bollocks.
Oh, I bogged the down.
Technical term.
Oh, well, this is Jay's last one. Let's restart for him. Dora, why are you sitting on it?
You're alright.
I've already stopped racing now, so fuck off and hit restart. Don't jump the lights. Whoa! What happened to you two?
Oh, we were restarting, so I smashed into his back doors.
Oh my.
Do you like smashing in his back door?
I don't know. Dry too.
Well, this is a 3-door car. We've had this discussion of the differentiation. Oh, I've just worked out why I haven't wheel spun away from the starting line, Schalke.
No power.
No power. It's alright, but just wait for these 3 to take each other out because they're 3 abreast going into a corner.
Oh, that seemed like slightly malicious braking there, Max.
I don't know what's... I'm being gentle on that corner because I always fuck it up, so I'm being like overly cautious maybe.
Yeah, I said that you shouldn't be able to put the car into a flat spin with this setup because it has significantly less braking power than it did.
Challenge accepted.
But
I mean,
like I said, I've only improved
Okay.
1 second on my lap so far. I'm still warming up to it.
that's still a second improved. That's still good.
Yeah. Well, that's my PB on it. I don't think it's sort of flashed up to everybody.
No, it doesn't. No.
Who am I?
Oh, we might not have noticed though. Sorry, Tab. What was that? Your ping's down to 130 now,
Oh,
Tab.
you're right.
Oh, 800. 1 second.
No,
1
it-
second, yeah.
It bumped me to 4th, and I was like, "What just happened?" And now I'm back in 6th, where I'm supposed to be.
I'm following. I've got the racing line thing on. I'm saying yellow is basically coast.
Yellow
I'm trying
is-
to follow that.
Consider the green.
Maximum
The green.
control.
The greenness is the acceleratiness. So yellow might mean some acceleration, might mean some brake, but basically means don't,
Balanced throttle generally.
yeah, don't keep your foot flat to the floor.
Yeah, and also the racing line guide is great, but you have to pretty much ignore it at the start because it will make you swing into people.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, don't follow it into somebody else. I felt went without saying.
Why not?
But now that Jay went, what do you mean, why not? It does not. What sort of fucking stupid ass question is that? Why not?
Well, the line's telling you where to go.
The line
And
is
you can follow it
indicating
when
to
you
the
when
ideal
you've got the
racing
high
line.
ground.
The right line is not telling you where to go.
It's not a good excuse for taking someone out.
That is a little
The line
slow,
made me
Max,
do it.
But
I'm not sure what speed did that corner at, so I'm doing about 40.
well,
You should be able to hit
more
60.
than 40. That was good. Like your line was good, so I'm going to give you points there. But
See? Doesn't work. Sorry.
but then you
You fuckwit.
then you seem to keep your throttle down during a corner.
Oh, bollocks. Sorry, Tad.
Don't think Tad actually was affected by that.
That was
What
completely...
happened?
Oh, I just went straight into the fucking side of you, mate. I knocked you across the track on my screen.
And Tad's just driving down the straight. Fine.
I'm getting scary comfortable dodging other people by the smallest amount to avoid contact when they
That's-
spin towards my direction.
That is the right amount.
Wait, I've passed you all? What?
No.
How?
No, Shaq and I are just in front of you. And if we let you catch up, you're just going to drive through us because you can't see us. Whoa! Cooked it.
It's true.
Ah. Okay, Tad,
Yellow flag.
You've just gone past me. Wait, so it's transmitted the yellow flag to you, fine?
To be fair, vehicle positioning is probably not the easiest thing to send over network.
Yeah, it is. Position,
One
velocity,
vector, two
orient-
vectors.
4 vectors. Position,
There was a
orientation, linear velocity, angular velocity.
question about the amount of packets the server was issuing.
Yeah, we've got it at
for
the
Tad.
minimum
Well, for
right
all of us,
now.
but for Tad's, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, if we had more, that would mean more bandwidth. Which would mean more
Yeah.
packet loss for Tad, but it mean the odd one would get through more frequently.
Yeah, it's a tricky one because it does mean that if he's losing packets, let's say if we quadruple the amount, we have 4 times higher chance of getting through. But I think his internet's being saturated, so less is probably better.
Yes. Have you not thought about just unplugging the router and plugging it directly into your PC, so no one else has any internet at all after 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, I'm afraid, Max, he's not living with his 12-year-old son, and that probably won't go down very well with the rest of his family. No, it's my internet. Fuck off.
Wait, have you
No.
tried taking the internet off a 12-year-old son?
Yeah, there's a little switch
not easy.
Yes.
on the router.
Easy. Click.
Off.
Oh look, it's gone off. Oh well, that's a pity.
Yeah, it's the noise that follows it going off that's
Internet is a human right.
Izar, do you have a
Yeah.
bath
No, it
at
is
your
not.
house?
Do I have a what?
A bath?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you fill it full of water and put him in that, the screams will just get very, very quiet and muted. Handy hint there.
That's the point.
Wow, that's
Thanks for
dark.
that.
Oh God. We've been trying to get them to put in a second DSL line to our house, but for some reason they said that's not even possible.
Well, that's
It's- it's
bollocks.
gonna be as many
Like it's just a second phone line, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, get a second phone line fitted.
Yeah. Well, it's second phone line and analog bit as well, isn't it? It's two.
Yeah, so it's a second phone line then. But yeah, a second phone line that you personally
Yeah.
wouldn't share with anyone. Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Just
I
get
mean,
it.
Yeah.
what would happen if you had a flat?
At least upstairs. When I'm playing, my brother's not even here, so
Yeah.
the two upstairs could share it, and we just have the two upstairs separate from the three downstairs.
I mean, can you not just go with a different company to get a DSL line from somebody else?
No,
Really?
there is one.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah, America. Well then tell them
Yeah,
that tell them
The scale of America makes this shit impossible.
tell them that you're going through a
Like-
divorce and that you'll be splitting the house with your current soon-to-be estranged wife, and that you need a second phone line because it will become two houses internally. Then see if they go, oh no, it's not possible, sir. Burst into tears if you have to.
It's such a load.
What?
Just into tears anyway. It's fun. It's cathartic.
I wonder if I could
Somebody stop doing
I
something.
can
Tad's,
pull army shenanigans.
Your ping is now under a second. It's still 3 figures rather than 2. Oh no, spoke too early.
Yeah. It's the networking is figuring out how much to actually send to Farmville.
Well, I mean, I'm
God,
surprised.
that's such a terribly coded game. I hate it.
I'm surprised it's not cached, to be honest. I mean,
That's what you would think. No, it downloads every sprite every time she loads the game. That game is horseshit.
it won't, because it will cache, but it's entirely possible that just the cache isn't big enough. Or, more likely, your internet is so shit it's never actually catching up and finishing off the download process. Ooh, good lap, Si.
Or Zanga could actually program their game properly.
Yeah, how would you like to fix that problem? Not have so many sprites? Like,
Have the
I
whole
beat
thing
my
done
personal
first.
best.
Well,
yeah, Estad, how would you like
how
to
many
fix
of
the problem?
or there's a lot of unique sprites. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Hi, Jay.
I mean, I'm surprised.
Motherfucker.
I would be surprised. First of all, I would try increasing the size of your cache in Chrome or Opera or Firefox, whatever it is you use. I would also suggest
It's
that-
through Steam now because Flash got dropped. They had to that's why they made Farmville too, because they knew Flash was dying.
Right,
So
well, in that
she's
case-
playing it through Steam.
Right, in that case, Internet Explorer, because that's what it'll actually be doing it through. And also, there may potentially be a low detail mode. I'd be quite surprised if there wasn't. Shaka, this is not enough power. I can't catch anyone.
Playing on a 55-inch TV, she wants every last bit of detail she can get.
And how much of your internet is she paying for?
All of it.
Oh, alright then. Well, you should shut while whining, and then someone is paying for internet, Tad.
Yeah. No, I need. I really should call Verizon and be like, "Yo." I really should call them and be like, "Yo, give us a second DSL line."
No,
please."
hello, I'd like to order a second DSL line. Oh, I can't do that. So, well, we said we're splitting into two houses, first and second floor. Separate maisonettes with my soon-to-be estranged wife because she slept with the postman.
Oh, roommates. No, roommates.
Oh, fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, Max.
Jay, look left.
Not Max. I can't look left.
Yes, you can. There are literally buttons on your steering wheel to look left and right.
No, they're not assigned.
Then I suggest you stop driving and fucking assign them.
But when I do that, it fucks up everything else.
No, it
Pedal
doesn't.
stop.
Fuck off. No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
great.
That's bollocks.
I've had the same issue in RF2 and ETS2. As soon as I start playing with configs on this wheel, it fucks up.
There is no configs on the wheel.
Wow.
The wheel has
I'll say
nothing to do
3
with
seconds
this.
there. 1 minute 46.
Well done. Can I
149.
Can I come
That's
5% off the intake, Schalke, because I couldn't catch anyone for shit?
From
Oh, you
what
saved
point are we
me.
calibrating it?
Where did you come from?
Well,
Damn, is it freaking flu?
Shaco's car.
Wow, Shako, that's amazing. Yeah, Shako, you have an annoyingly good point, unfortunately. Fine,
What's that?
I'll do better. We were just seeing how much to adjust our
Yeah. What was his good point?
our lap times were pretty much on par with everyone apart from you.
Oh, sorry about that.
No need to be sorry. I need to do better.
Oh,
Thanks, 10-year-old.
that's a really good time.
How the hell did you get there?
I'm playing on a local actual computer for the first time. I've been playing on a cloud PC until now.
Really?
Yeah. No input lag.
Play on a real computer, you get 3 seconds better than everybody.
I've got 25%
Yeah.
intake restriction. I'd like to point that out right now.
Everyone else's excuses.
You could point at it all day long.
What was yours, Tad? Yeah. Are we?
I mean, I think it helped that
Not the
something
worst.
clearly went very badly wrong behind me because I was out in front. I assume you all hit each other or something.
I don't really know. I fell off.
Look, on the pen menu, what does SS mean?
Send setup.
Oh,
Obviously.
press it to get it.
Don't press now.
That-
Then on the right hand side you have WWW, R, W and M.
M.
M is for mouse, W is for wheel. What's R?
That's meant. It comes up when you hit reset.
Oh, R
That's
means
reset.
okay. So if you haven't voted, that shows the input system you're using. If you
Yeah.
have voted, it shows if you voted. So I can see that Izzard, J, Shalka, and Tad need to find the restart button. Thank you, Tad.
Turns out I didn't need to.
Vote cancelled.
No. But it worked anyway.
I'm at the back now.
I'm at the
Boo.
front. It's where I want to be. Oh my god. I could really do with a clutch
I'm in front of Max.
for those pullaways.
Sorry, SPOA. Did we change the intake?
No, you were right. You were
We
quite
didn't
right
take off.
in your point. Our lap times weren't better than anyone's. Like Tad's lap time was pretty much on a par with yours. Sai was a lot better because he's cheating. Local computer. I have to say, since the No Man's Sky patch, which I've been playing often on my Xbox, I have a new favourite URL, and the URL is xbox.com/play. I can run that URL and be in the game within 30 seconds, do my 2 seconds of work on my settlement, and then just close the tab. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, my one is 50% of the time in the air, 50% not. And when you build something, it doesn't always guarantee it actually accepts the thing to build.
Yes.
So it goes all the way up to the top and then goes, no, put the thing back in again. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I have
had
actually got my administrator's overseer's office now.
I have had a chat with Griff. He's like, yeah, there are lots of bugs, but they said they've got 15 times less crashes per hour than when they shipped it. So I'm like, that's probably more important. If your settlement appears in the air, just fly away and back again.
Yeah.
I've got a problem. I built a spaceport and it hasn't appeared in my base anywhere, so I can't give it resources. So I'm just gonna wait and try again. Well, tomorrow probably.
Yeah. So if they patch it.
Well, they are patching it. They've patched 3 times since the big patch.
I've already
so-
gotten one big one. Yeah.
It was 7.4 gigs and immediately straight away they put another 500 meg one on. So I'm assuming there's more coming.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately.
It's funny, sorry, go on.
No, after you.
I was going to say the debt of the village, like, why can't I pay the debt off with my own money?
Yes, my place is now
Yeah.
making a very minor profit. The thing is,
Wow.
I thought we might do it on stream, but I watched it. I played it where this is totally a super long-term solo thing. 'Cause you just
Do a
go.
thing, go away, come back later.
Well, it's like, can I have 280 magnetized ferrite? I'm like, dude, you can have 500,000 magnetized ferrite if you like. I'm rich. What do you need? But we
Or
should
to build a hut.
we should do an expedition though. When the expeditions go live, we should do that multiplayer.
Yeah.
So that's like
I'm
a
still struggling to get I'm still struggling to get the enough modules to get the freighter upgrades.
oh, aren't
4, I need
Aren't
5.
they only from the derelict missions?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know what option you're supposed to choose when you get to them. Because you can have like an upgrader for crashed freighter, so you get a feature, or you get I think resources, or I think you can choose one of those modules, but it's not clear what you're choosing when it gives you the menu.
I think
So
that's
it's
all. I
my
think it's
fault,
supposed to
going
be
down.
vague.
Yes,
But yeah.
yes it is.
But yeah, the expeditions, there's been 2. Essentially, everybody starts at the same place, and you have to kind of not race, but yeah, race to the end. So you start. It's a fresh save in a new slot, and then when it's done, you unlock some new shiny things. So it's kind of like a Diablo season in a sense.
All right.
But-
So you start with nothing. You have to basically race
Hey!
to.
You arse.
Well, what's the objective to race toward?
I don't know.
You got that corner. You wanted that whole corner to yourself.
I believe it's
Didn't hear didn't hear an apology there. You should have apologised.
Who?
I think we should harass
Nah.
Esmea until she comes along. So I think we could do with the adjudicator. I couldn't see that.
As far as I know, I didn't get involved with anyone. So
No,
I'm
that was
just
that
gonna
was
shut-
that was his argument, Tad.
Well, it was Tad.
Well, takes 2 to tango.
Yep. Causing a ruckus.
Okay, going down the
Who's
straight,
yellow car?
going into pass-through mode. I think that's the
Ooh.
N key there. Nope.
Who's in the yellow car?
Not me.
Houston, we have a dialogue box.
What's it say?
Please enter your message. There we go, found it.
Please don't push this button again.
Oh, a silent tap saying please don't press this button again. I still need to put that in. There goes the keyboard. Oh dear.
Edpus.
No, that was me.
How many buttons just got pushed?
A couple. I had to close some dialogues whilst driving by looking at them and hitting X.
Driving with your toes?
No, I've got a steering wheel, so I usually use a steering wheel. I only have to use my toes for the braking and accelerating part. The braking part, by the way, Tad, is the one on the left. You should probably think about using that a bit more.
Nah.
It's alright, Si.
Cruise control can do it
There's
for you.
drifting.
Just be patient, Si. You can blast past me on the straight without any worries at all.
Imagine having adaptive cruise control for racing. That would be weird. Like, go fast. Slow down for me, please. What does it call it? A crash? Whoops.
In theory, I mean, robo racing
Don't
is a
hit
thing,
the guy, would you?
and they are going to get to the point where they will make humans look just embarrassingly rubbish.
Yeah.
The good thing about robo racing is you can put more G-forces into a computer than you can a person. Like you can with like airplanes. Like airplanes can easily kill the pilot.
If the pilot tells it to.
There are still
Yeah.
mechanical stops on the. There are still mechanical stops on the B-52, and that plane is probably over 70 years old.
Wow.
But yeah, if you took the
To stop
pilots
it
out,
doing stuff.
you could pull G-force maneuvers.
Or
that-
to pick itself apart. Yes,
Yeah.
the engines on that thing are insane. Or well, there's
if
8
it
of
was
them,
completely
so yeah.
designed to be able to cope with all G-forces it could throw at itself, and it was fully autonomous or fully,
Yeah.
what do you call it? Like a drone.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
but it would also just tear the living shit out of anything else manned on the battlefield, and that would be the end of manned planes probably within a couple of years.
Drone war.
Yeah, but Predator drones are still a thing, and they haven't taken over.
No, what I
But
mean
they
is.
can't carry big payloads. Yeah. that's what you're saying.
Like, if they came out with an F-20, an F-31 that was autonomous, it would not ever lose in any combat. It would always out-dogfight everything else, because it doesn't have to worry about silly things like blacking out, or ridding out, or being sick.
Anything else?
Oh shit! 2 seconds.
0.6 seconds, but close. Close.
Was it? I thought it was 144.
0.4
Would
knock.
it be piloted by a human intelligence?
You just knocked 0.59 off your lap time. Yes,
Oh,
Shaka, but then
impressive.
you have lag to worry about
Yeah.
and blur and things.
So somebody that uses local human pilot could have like greater dexterity.
Right, but a
And that would
computer
matter.
with its complete 360-degree vision and not having to do little things like blink is going to win.
Get tired.
But it may not think, so
It doesn't need to think. Like, aerial combat is quite not predictable. What's the word?
Procedural.
Yeah, procedural.
Rigidly defined.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
way to win any given thing, and if you can outturn the other guy, you'll win. Incidentally, we should probably go back to War Thunder at some point.
Rambo thinks that the greatest weapon is the mind.
That was a very nice corner there. Tad sideways, ran the whole thing.
Yeah, the greatest weapon isn't the mind. The greatest
Wow,
weapon
points.
is perception, followed by reflexes, followed by an unlimited stamina.
Ah, but the brain makes the good drone. That's where the kill happens.
I
On
was
the
saying is we
engineering
need some sort of cross between Daleks and robots. Sort of
Brain?
cyborg.
Well, that is a Dalek, surely.
It doesn't have to be in that form factor though.
Yes, the Daleks are rubbish form factor. Well done, Jay, on your first win, I think.
Second.
Second win, sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a nice lap time again.
I didn't.
Whee, kissing bumpers. Wow, that was seriously fucking overreactive. Oh, I'm inside
You
Tad.
have very interesting ideas.
Right.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
146.
Oh god, you are. I'm looking at the review mirror. There's a lot of people there. I'm like, excuse me.
Whoa! Physics!
Too close.
Right, I'm getting the lap times down. I just need to suss out the not having people drive it into me bit.
I need to put my keyboard the right way up.
Look with that.
There are a couple of approaches to that.
I can't flip Izzard over, sorry. He's too tight to the fence.
I like your new skin on your car, Tad. It's like a sort of big bullseye pattern. Is it just me that can see that?
Oh, yeah. Just don't do it from the startup of the race so you don't get kicked.
Can't do anything at the moment because I'm on my side.
Well, yes, you can. You Shackle, should we go?
Well, that seems less than ideal.
Suboptimal.
Should we go with 5% more, Schalke? Oh, apparently we're going.
You do what you got to do.
I will.
In order to win a race, one must start it. I want to now start. Well,
I don't have admin rights to bind my keys apparently.
No, you just type PB. You need to type /W space PB.
Ah. Need to bind the key.
Oh, that was very close, you two. Don't speak. /W.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to use. I think it's let's say /W PB.
Oh, yes, /say so. Yeah. Now, if you can just like keep this up for the whole race, this will be
You've
spectacular.
got admin rights. Oh, no, I don't know. Admin rights.
Whoa! Good save, Schalke. Jay, you know you fucked that corner up almost every single time in exactly the same way.
Yep.
So, correct much faster.
The slow learning class.
Drifter Flex is injured. Oh, he
my-
disconnected.
My corrections are a lot faster now. My steering wheel doesn't move a quarter of an inch before it fucking turns. I just need to find a way of...
Going around that corner properly? Wait, where have you gone? Alright, on the gravel.
No, I usually do. I don't normally have a problem with that corner. It's only that I'm fucking about with the steering wheel.
Yeah, I would say your best solution, by the way, for an upgrade, the cheapest solution is to buy a second-hand cheap-ass steering controller. I mean, you can get cheap steering wheel. I think you can get them about 40 quid from Argos, but I'm not sure I could.
I've had one of those, but
Vouch
it
for
was absolute fucking shit.
Yeah, well, it will be.
Like, that is one of the reasons I didn't get the farm sim wheel to begin with,
Yeah.
because I thought it was going to be like that.
Bear in mind, you
You
bought.
just crash into that?
Bear in mind, you bought the Farm Simulator panel, which for a £40 came with a token steering wheel.
I've got about one saved up. I'm either going to spend it on a second-hand VR set or a second-hand steering wheel.
I am surprised how much second-hand VR stuff has held its value.
Yeah, you'd think people would pay less for someone else's sweat and grog.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I saw Vive for 110 quid.
You can replace that band.
So I saw Vive for 110 quid, and bear in mind that one is 6 years old.
when I got my Quest 2, I sold my Oculus Go, and if I was the person receiving it, I'd have been very pleased because it was all the original packaging was there. It was all cleaned and immaculate. Someone did very nicely.
Yeah. If they want, they can just sample a bit of your DNA and clone you. Think about that. No, you didn't.
Why would they do that though?
Well, I don't know. Who knows what evil lurks inside the minds of men?
Well, if they wanted to do things with me, they could just ask.
Well, yes, but you might say no. Maybe they want to do something with you from 20 years ago, rather than, you know, I've seen how you look now, and I wouldn't blame them, to be honest.
Doesn't he look like most 60-year-old saggy-ass bastards?
I don't know, Jay. I don't look at many 6-year-olds' arses.
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
His job, you gotta look at it.
If you have sex with a robot that looks just like exactly like your other half, is that cheating?
Depends on how realistic it is.
Like completely, a completely realistic Android version of your other half.
What about just a fleshlight with a pair of googly
This is
eyes
the beginning
on?
of the second Austin Powers.
I mean, that's where to start. Is a fleshlight cheating? Is a fleshlight with googly eyes cheating?
A what?
Then move up from there.
Is it a
Sorry,
person?
what?
Is it what? Sorry.
Is it a
No,
person?
Is what a person? Well, this is the question. If it's not a person, does it count? What happens if it's not a person, but
It has googly eyes.
it is indistinguishable from people in all ways, apart from, you know, opening them up with a knife?
Yeah.
Hang on, can we just go back a minute?
Just
How the
to address that one, putting googly eyes on anything makes it alive. So there's your answer to that.
I keep meaning to put googly
It
eyes
makes
on
it
this
way
head.
better.
Oh, that was close, Joker.
You have it yet?
I just remembered this little monologue. It was probably a TikTok or something. It was this woman explaining about she'd been on a Tinder date, and one of the things you need to know about her is that she always carries a little packet of googly eyes with her in her handbag because it's very funny to stick them on things. And she was on a date with this guy, and it was all going brilliantly. And he went to the loo, and he was just on his way back when she went into a handbag for something and tipped googly eyes all over her.
Overlapped.
Whoa, good take. Okay. Yeah, I actually have several packs of googly eyes at the arcade that I occasionally sneak onto things. Usually VR headsets, has to be said.
Yeah. But if you have a
What does
multiple
the arcade say
personality
about it?
person,
It makes
then is it cheating if you are dating the wrong person or personality?
just to cover your question, Tad. I usually put on VR headsets and they make for great photos, so it's fine.
What was the consensus then? It's not cheating
Amazing.
to have sex with a robot that looks and acts exactly like your other half.
Are you aware it's a robot?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you could say that you made it.
And I suspect, I wonder if I could get away with saying, I thought it was you, my darling. Didn't realise it was a robot. What even is a robot? They don't like that word.
Organic
It could mean
or synthetic
slaves.
clump?
Well, I suppose that takes the dishonesty side out of it. If
If I'm
well, hang
lying.
on, are you saying? Oh, well, you're lying. Well, that's cheating, isn't it?
I mean, I think
If you did think it was them, I would say that wasn't cheating because you
Can we
weren't
use the correct
being
term
dishonest.
Because cheating sounds like one of those girly words people use to describe something which is actually quite bad. What we're actually trying to say is it adultery or is
Adultery?
it not adultery?
Only if you're married. Only if you're
Hang
married.
on, sorry, hang on.
Well, then
Sorry,
if
you
you
just
take
introduced
the
a whole
better
nother
over,
level of
there is no cheating
judgment.
available.
No, you just introduced a whole extra level of moral standard into it, which is that it has to be a monogamous relationship.
Yeah, damn right.
Well,
Well,
that
if
wasn't
it's
part of the
consensual-
question.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the robot
there is
definitely
no
consents
generic
because you programmed it,
metaphor
Jay.
relationship.
You remove the no function from the robot for the
I
sake of
think-
this.
No, I mean consensual from the wife, like a swingers club.
I believe that we should put this to the scientific method. So if you can send me a euro where I can buy one of these, and I'll let you know.
You don't need to do that with a hypothetical question.
Sorry, Max, what was that?
So next week, Adam moves house.
And I'm doing this stream from the sofa and now a dumpster.
Well, I suppose your other half might be aware of it, and they might be flattered by it, and I suppose they might see some advantages to it, like that they can rest.
Or
Getting them near you.
send them out to rob a bank. I mean, if you have a sex robot that's indistinguishable from a person, you have so many more advantages than knobbing it.
If you have sex with a robot that's exactly like your other half in every way when they were a bit younger.
God, I'm so close to you
This is what I'm saying. Said a minute ago.
guys. I'm sorry.
If it's synthetic, you're gonna know. If it's
Well, no.
organic,
Well, no,
disgusting.
this is the point. If it's synthetic but completely indistinguishable, it doesn't matter if it's made out of cheese. The important phrase is completely indistinguishable. I mean, a better question, Si, is it morally wrong?
Indistinguishable. Jeez.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Holy cheese.
It
Wallace
doesn't-
and Gromit level shit happening there.
I mean,
How drunk?
Definitely
How
not
drunk would you have to be to not realise the person's made of cheese?
well, the cheese comes in many forms. I'm sure there is a cheese that is just like soft, pliable human flesh. And if the bones, you use
Cheese,
parmesan
right?
and things. Anyway, I think a
Probably
better
too much
question
cheese, okay.
is it morally objectionable to have sex with a robot that's exactly like your mum? It's probably a better question.
So, is your mum's name Brie?
So,
God, get off the cheese.
I mean, she could be a Brianna, so technically.
Larson.
yeah, Brie Larson, yeah. So,
He's
Schalke,
not blue and mouldy.
our best lap was a hair higher than everybody else's, but they came in last because they're not consistent. So I think we're balanced.
I think you should go to the papers. So you've got a scoop. Shock the internet with revealing that Brie Larson is made of cheese.
Is a robot made of cheese.
Breaks
Robert!
I mean,
seem to be
You
very
can convince
breaky.
people of anything on the internet.
I've noticed. Oh,
Make it a cheese that you can only get on
Makes it
prescription for cows.
a prescription cheese. Under the counter cheese.
Doctor, all my dreams are very boring.
Actually, now I tried that once and it doesn't work. I ate several hundred grams of cheese for bed because I didn't have anything else in the house, so I just ate cheese. I didn't have weird dreams, but I did feel quite ill.
God.
I quite often have very vivid dreams
Can't
if I eat some blue
imagine why.
cheese late at night.
That's because I ate loads of cheese, Tad. Tad,
I had a dream that I was a
you
robot,
seem
exactly
fine,
like
by the way,
myself.
Tad. It seems to have calmed down massively. I'm getting pings from you rather than no ping. Oh, there we go, no ping.
I'm still not getting stuff. Yeah. It's better off me just being in the bag. I'm just racing for good times, that's all.
Max, calm
Really,
down,
Max?
calm down. Let off the accelerator.
Yeah, I haven't.
Big marshmallow just ran across the front of my car.
More speed, more speed.
No, remember, if it all starts to go wrong, your first thing is let go of the accelerator, fix the rest of it.
Yeah.
I
And
hope,
if you were holding onto the accelerator, that's probably why it was going wrong.
yes. I hope
Use
you
your feet.
I hope you all saw that video of the guy that screwed up his corner and ran across and turned into the most unbelievable drift. That was just
Yeah.
superb.
Yeah.
One day,
Terrifying.
that could be you, but probably not.
No, I'm not old enough to get. Well, I'm not bothered. I don't have the time for that shit anymore.
Cheers for that, Max. My car is completely fucked, including the clutch.
Whoa! I was
Good
busy.
clutch.
I was busy looking at Max. And careful, there's a.
My room.
Alright, I can't see your room.
No, I'm going to say that was a coming together because Max went rapidly from right to left and Schalke went rapidly from left to right.
Max just needs to learn to fucking drive.
No, I would say that was your fault. You both. Max didn't look and Schalke assumed. And Tad is drifting and not looking. On your right, Tad.
one of those. Good luck. We'll be way over here.
No, you're fine. I've got no issues at all with your internet. You look absolutely 100% perfect.
Wow.
I have no idea where you are.
Ah. Well, we're seeing you, so we shall obviously
Go on, steer clear.
steer clear. Yeah. Why didn't that matter?
Stay away,
Right.
please, for your own good.
Remember, you should be heading to the outside of every corner, so you're turning sharply, which is slowing you down. So drift to the outside of the corner. That's perfect. Don't go anywhere near Tad.
Make his pyramid flag out small. Go on.
You've disappeared. Good luck.
He's,
Got in my horn.
he's directly. No, he won't, because his client doesn't know where you are.
Nope.
Ah.
I'm getting nothing.
At least I managed to bind the key. Maximum drift!
Oh. Yeah, this car does drift a bit because it's front-wheel drive, you can usually bring it back.
Me and Tad are bumper to bumper.
Yeah, Tad just had
The
a
avenue's packed.
Tad coming past on your left. Oh no, I'm not. No, you're pulling away now.
Good luck.
Don't need luck. I've got
What?
clearance. Oh, for God's sake, you and your extra power. Oh, good one, Sai. Excellent. You're going to get into the 130s very, very soon.
Oh, that would be nice.
You just got 140.27. Max got
Sorry,
Max got 145.
Bring it down.
But yeah, I do this mistake on real tracks quite a lot. But one of the things you're doing, Max, is you're not coming all the way out. Like, broaden the corner as much as possible. Ooh, physics. Physics for Max. Wow.
All the physics for me.
Yeah. But when you come out of a corner, purposely steer towards the outside of it. Because you're kind of finishing your corner in the middle of the track. So you could have made your corner much easier.
Yeah, the problem there is I was trying to do it at 60 because everyone's moaning about me being so slow around that corner, and
Yeah.
I just went flying.
No, you hit Tad. You hit Tad, that's why you crashed there.
Oh, right, I didn't see it.
No, you probably didn't. He didn't see you, I think, is probably the issue.
That's
I
surprising.
definitely didn't think I hit him, but hey, well.
No, you two went inside each other and then you ricocheted out and he didn't.
Right, because what I saw was me just going, that's not that the car not responding to my request to turn at 60 mile an hour.
I'm gonna call it there.
Okie dokie.
And leave you guys in peace.
I will just see you tomorrow for whatever it is we're doing tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
Quite possibly, but I will be back late, so I'm not sure what time I'll get on.
Tad, Max, I will tell you what I do that corner. I never look. I do it by feel. I never look at the speedo. I know I can tell if nothing, it's second gear in this setup.
You have to slow down to get into second.
Yes, yes. But this gear
Automatic.
only goes up to 70.
Yeah. I feel.
Oh,
Which bastard.
that was a good time.
Oh, look at that. Tad's getting to 139s if he gets any better.
What'd you get?
140.35, I think it was.
Good.
I think it was 140.82.
Yeah. 45 to 50 is about all you're going to get out of that corner. 60 is way too high.
Right, I haven't gotten a packet from y'all in a minute, so it's safe to assume that I got nothing to worry about.
Hacks!
Now you're in front of me, Tad, but you're never.
It really kind of is.
I'm very surprised that. I mean, I'm assuming you're getting some packets. Because I'd be very surprised if your client doesn't go,
Yeah, occasionally.
no one else is talking to me. I quit. At the end of the straight, Max, that one is about 55 or so.
Make me refuel regardless whether I want to do or not.
Yes, it's annoying, isn't it? You can turn that off as an option somewhere in the settings, what the pits do. I think it's in the car setup, you can say do not allow refueling.
Oh. caught it at the end there.
We can swap to a car that's got the shut off or the limiter.
I
Go
think,
faster.
as I've said before, your best bet is to not go to the pits. Is that Junebug just behind you there, Schalke?
I think, yeah, he has the power to be in front, but chooses to be behind.
The power, but not the skill. Yeah, I'll check my
Maybe
speed
he's
again.
not-
So Max. Yeah, more, yeah, 40 to 45 round that hairpin at the end of the straight.
Right.
You could maybe do it a little bit more. I didn't hit the corner brilliantly, but it's definitely not 60. Do you think this guy, Junebug, just thinks, he's like, oh my god, I'm so much better than all these noobs. Look how much faster I am.
What's KS? For a control system.
Keyboard. Maybe he's not on keyboard mouse, maybe he's just on keyboard. Wow, he's bloody awful is what he is, though.
Realistic expectation for somebody playing with just their keyboard.
Yeah, I guess.
I think they're applying like a manual handicap.
I can actually view handicaps. There's a button for that. I can't remember what it is, though.
If the player is playing loose, that's hard to see.
No, there is a button so you can view handicaps.
A 30-second pit bounce is basically stopping the penalty, the pits for 30 seconds, then move on.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it, though.
Okay. Winner.
Oh, right, he was 2
Yeah.
laps behind us, so he should have been waiting for us. Oh, wow, he got
139. Jesus.
That's not a good time.
I just saw Tad walk up to Izzard and sort of tap him, then Izzard's car going "Argh!" like a footballer being sort of touched on the
Touched on the what?
touched on the
Oh
leg or
god.
something.
I didn't even know I hit him.
Let's go to 15%, Schalke.
It's an interesting new shape that car he's got now.
Izzard got
15%.
Izzard got a 140.27 and Tad got a 140.82. Schalke and I got 140.4 and 143.
My best is 140.
Losers.
Yeah, you didn't finish the race. You're not appearing on the list.
Oh, that's not my account, is it? Yeah, fine.
But yeah, you use more of the corners, Max, and 50-ish round the end of the straight, end of both straights. You know, give or take 50.
Oh, I've left the bloody. Got me join it. There we go.
But not 60. Definitely not 60.
Right. You know, you can just join the pits, Tad.
Oh, I've made a mistake.
What was your mistake?
No, I
Went
want
on
to
the
be part
grass.
of the same race.
Why is there no name above the mystery person?
Because he's out of range.
You've got names turned off.
Or cycle
I can see
names,
everyone.
but then
Oh,
it's range based.
is it?
His name's June_bug.
Yellow flag already?
Okay. I didn't think it was.
Sure, we've raced this person before.
Yes. Oh, see, I've only got 15% less power now.
And by power we mean what was that?
Oh,
actually
But
cut
this
down?
is you with
Hold
on. You'll be overtaking me on the
85% of your
corner then.
power.
Literal power, horsepower. I have less acceleration.
And how would you do that in a real car?
Stuff a sock in the intake.
Air
mean-
intake.
Stuff a sock in the. Well,
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
That's why they put duct tape on the front of NASCAR cars.
Oh, I see. Now I'm towards this, so I can see him again.
but we can also have a handicap by adding weight. Which
Bring
we,
passengers in.
oh, you can put passengers in, yeah. Which we actually thought would make it harder, but it didn't seem to make as much difference as we had expected. I really wish I had all the power. That was a great lap. That was... every corner was great, just not enough power.
It's easier with less power.
I'm braking too early because I'm not going as fast, so I can brake later than normal.
I've
Use your words.
I'm on the other side of the track, and that's the last time I've been sent a packet.
Just had.
I think I've ruined my tyres.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tried driving on all the different kinds of surface.
What are you doing back here?
Got to catch
Ailing.
them all.
You need Junebug to mess up so you can catch him.
Yeah. He's not doing a great job. Like, I'm catching him all the way up around the twisties, and then he's getting away from me a bit on the straights.
Oh, bad. Almost had you there.
He's 3 seconds ahead. He's not making lap on lap progress, though, so if he screws up a corner, and I don't, I should be on him.
To change your car at some point?
Can do.
Whoa. Oh, like his number plate. Hell no.
Whoa. Dodging skills get used.
I did see a little bit of
Rather
drift.
than take the driving line, I take others into account.
Hey, Pinoscoti, I think that's your name. Yes, that Jug, you did quite a little bit of counter steer to keep Max off you then. Not to keep off Max.
Go find ya. I'm gonna eat ya. Well, or I'm gonna go on a gravel road.
All you'll be eating is gravel.
Yeah, I've done that in real life, unfortunately. It's not funny.
No, it's not.
Yes. My wife thought it'd be good. Well, I wasn't sure how to deal with the wounds, to be honest, so I thought a plaster would be a good thing, and a great big plaster in the middle of the wound is a bad thing.
Just pour vodka on it and drink the rest.
Drink a lot, I think, to take the pain away.
Know what?
Well, that's supposed to be a bad thing, because it then means the wound takes longer to heal
who's
because
here?
of the alcohol in your blood and things.
That's
Well, Max,
naughty.
Max, you're not supposed to remain drunk for the period of healing. Just a little bit to knock the shock off. Not just stay drunk until it's gone.
I was thinking that was a good idea.
What we'll do after
Bloody
this,
hell.
we'll do one more without a limitation, just so we can just put the smack down on Junebug, just so he doesn't get too cocky.
Yeah.
And then we can go for a different car. All track? I like the city track. I think we're sort of beginning to get the hang of that one.
Wow, that lap was 5 minutes 24 seconds. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's because you pitted back.
Yeah, it's because the Tad happened.
Oh dear.
Yes. Tad found me like a red shell on Mario Kart.
I mean, like a wrecking ball.
You don't usually have wrecking balls across racing tracks.
You don't generally have banana
Exactly.
skins either.
No, that's a red shell.
Don't have those either. Generally, as I said.
I'm playing with a permanent ghost buff.
Yes. Yeah, bastard. Nothing personal.
How is the VR on that side? Have you had to turn down any details, or is it just old enough so it just doesn't matter?
Well, it's absolutely great. Although I just set everything to low, I should probably try turning some stuff up and seeing what I can get away with. I've got the filtering on 1x, I think, so it's a bit blurry. Like wearing peril-sensitive glasses.
Yeah, anisotropic filtering doesn't make a lot of difference. Like 2 times or 4
No,
times.
it just sharpens up the signs and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
The text.
That was one of the
What-
things
but
that
what
used to
do-
impress me in a lot of games when you had text on things. You're like, I can actually read text on the surface of things. That's
Ah.
amazing, you know.
You're gonna seem to think it'd be much of a performance hit, though.
No, not these days. It used to be, but I mean, going to anisotropic 4 times will give you most of the benefit with very little hit.
Should I give that a go?
Okay, so what I'm doing is braking to 50 and then cruising down to 45, sort of idling down to 45, coasting to 45. That first
Yeah.
corner.
It's good to see I can get 142 with a really crap lap now, where I'm going all over the place and skidding out of control.
Are you using Adam's config?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, what a drift. The funniest thing is I forget, like the motion brake barely moves in this car. It's very calm, just very gentle swaying around the corners. Then we're going to tank faster a bit and they'll be like, oh yeah. Yeah, if we can
What
do
did you
one,
do?
we can do one more on this, just so Shulk and I can just make a mess of Junebug, just to represent.
Are you going to take your handicap off?
Fuck, God yes. He's only going to beat me by about 10 seconds. 5. Right. Restriction off.
Alright, I'm leaving this one because I want to get some more snacks. Back in a moment.
Next. Oh man.
Oh. Let's restart anyway. Yeah, we should do the city on the Mini maybe.
Has he left?
He has.
Oh.
That's all right.
Uh,
How stay out of the way?
Junebug's still here.
Is he? No, he isn't.
Oh no, he's not.
Go on, Si.
Yep.
Show us how it's done then.
Oh.
What, because you've got no handicap now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll probably go past me on the first corner.
I doubt it, because we're halfway around the first corner already.
Corner, not corner.
Oh, you say that, Shulker's ruining my line.
Whose line it is anyway?
Well, it was yours, but I wanted to be there. Wow, you two are doing the scary things.
Are you gonna join?
What's the lady's name that runs the British version of that show?
Oh, we left.
No, fair enough.
What's your plan for this corner, you two?
I've left some space.
Nah. See, this is how the racing should be, by the way, with about 10 of us in a row.
And me in the back.
A little bit fast from Shulker. Substantial overlap on the left, on the right. Oh shit! Shoot! No.
You don't have it. Then.
No, I wasn't talking to you because you were in front. Si wasn't. I was overlapping Si.
Well, good thing I looked.
Yeah. Hello.
It's cutter. Shortcut.
I slid back onto the track there, Schalke, but you probably could not have fit a credit card between your car and my car. No, I didn't mean to slide in front of you then. I was going faster than I was hoping.
Faster than your capability allowed.
Certainly faster than the car.
It's because his car's just changed. Car's suddenly a bit quicker.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, city track in minis next, I reckon. And I'll see if I can drive without wrecking the clutch, which is my usual modus operandi.
Are you using manual or sequential?
It's, well, sequential. I don't have a proper gear stick. But I have to bring my foot off the accelerator.
Oh, yes. That's
Yet.
We can all do that. I can do
Do
that
they
now.
make proper gear shifts?
Yeah, of course. Loads. Gold, yeah. You can get one, I mean, I've got a steering wheel with one, I just don't use it. But you can get a H shifter for 60 quid, I think.
50 quid. Yeah, 50 quid. You can get
Right,
the
honestly.
the Logitech one that everyone raves about that goes onto the G29, I think it is. But you can get a box which adapts it to a separate standalone device.
See some new records, Adam and Schalke.
Schalke might, I won't. Now I'm way off my
Give it the beans.
3.5 seconds too slow.
Kind of close.
So Schalke's not going to slow me down this time, so I should be able to get a much better lap time.
137 is pretty good. Schalke, and you're 139.
139, yeah.
You're a couple of seconds off to get better than at the moment.
Oh yeah. But
Ad's on 142, and Izzard is on 149. Yeah. So
I think Izzard has driven off into the grass a couple of times on this race.
Yeah.
because I guess he's driving his native mechanism of left-hand drive.
Yeah.
Do you think that makes much difference?
No, well,
No.
the less your brain has
You're
to
playing the
do
wrong
to-
one, yes.
Yeah.
Aren't we all driving our native
Yeah,
side?
if you're driving, but if you're driving the right-hand side, then it's obviously, it's more comfortable, more familiar to you.
Yeah.
Max, you
It's
get
all
to
bad.
choose what side of the car you sit on in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should hope
Yes.
to be on the correct side.
Well, shows.
It's still a subjective way to say that.
That was nearly out of fuel.
Oh, I see. Is that what's happened? Schalke's knocked
Oh, yeah.
some weight off his car.
Mm.
I'll put sugar in his fuel
Sitting on
tank.
0, nearly.
There we go.
Hey,
That's
look at
what
that,
we
you're on
like. New personal best. Apparently. How come I got a personal best and didn't make any headway on Schalke?
Because I'm
Not letting
consistent.
you have none of it.
Yeah. Consistency.
Okay, that
I should apologise for that, but I'm not going to.
was a good
No.
chicane. See if I can capitalise on it.
So your best lap, Adam, is actually better than Schalke's.
Yeah, but I'm not consistent, that's the problem. Yeah, 136.54 is my personal best.
Which is you having to catch him, that's the problem.
Yes.
So trying to get in front of him is the real issue there. He's braking a bit later than you as well.
Oh!
You two are fast.
Not fast enough.
It's fine. Me and Izzard are playing catchy, chasey,
He's
chasey.
skidding it around every corner though.
Yeah.
No, not you. He's Schalke.
Yeah, well, Schalke and I are
That
giving
was
it.
a good skill.
We're giving it everything it's got here.
Maximum drifter.
I mean, I am catching Schalke, but it's painfully slow. I'm less than a second behind him now.
It's gone quiet.
That was unusually well for me.
Yeah, I know. I did very well, not making any distance up.
136.82.
Oh,
Wow.
two personal bests, and I'm still in the lead. On lap times, not.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
You
That's...
never cooked it there.
No, I brake very late and very hard.
Oh, this is weird. I can ride in viewing Schalke and still look around his cab.
Yes.
So I can look at the mirrors and see who's coming up, but not actually do anything.
Wait, so we could have co-drivers and spotters. So we could have someone sit in
We
Jay's
could have
car and
driving.
just shout abuse at him.
Wanker! Out of the way, arsehole!
Get in the car, Jay.
Fingers, fingers!
Get in the car, loser, we're going lapping.
And the whole time he's gonna argue. It'll be amazing.
Did the first part of the corner faster and the second part slower? This is a fantastic battle, Schalke. Win or lose, full marks for you, up to both of us, but mostly you for not screwing up.
Under pressure.
Yeah, I'm less than half a second behind Schalke now. A lot less than half a second behind him.
Right up his arse.
Can...
This is your last chance.
No.
Last corner.
This is it.
Only if he misses
All the
it.
beans.
I'm too far
Extra
away to
beans!
Hacks!
Oh, worth a try. Good race, my goodness me.
Yeah.
So I haven't.
Alright.
So that was 8 minutes 17 for the 5 laps. So about 8 minutes is about as good as you can get on that. If you did world record laps every time, 8 minutes. Oh, that's stressful that was. Okay, now I have to do that. Now everyone has access to all cars. And we'll just wait for...
I'm just putzing.
Okay. If we can end race, I can change. I should probably bind up just that. I think it's /end or something. Wow.
Physics. Physics. Do you want to explain that?
Trying!
If we can shift X, I'll pick the
That
other
was
track.
amazing.
I've been bounced like a bloody marsh. Shift X, there we go.
That was fun.
Now here's the good bit. I don't care what
Loading
car you're in.
textures.
Yeah, you should all have been. You should no longer be able to pick any car you like. I'll be honest. I've not checked
Oh.
every single one. I've entirely possibly made a typo.
I still seem to be in the same car because I haven't changed.
Although you won't be able to join the game, the race, if you're in the wrong car.
I think you'll get kicked out the moment it starts, or I've messed up that script. It's entirely possible.
Well, I won't test it.
In fact, everyone's in a different.
Mini.
In fact, everyone's in a different
Crazy.
car to me.
Yeah, because we can still pick any car at the moment. We must have messed up this script.
I don't see where it says which car you're in.
Which one should we be in?
UFR.
Yeah, it did do that.
Yeah, but I don't see where we see
Okay,
which one
I
we should
don't
be
think
in.
it will apply until I get into the race. Which does seem a bit...
Skinner gets kicked.
And then as soon as the rate we get in, you'll all get kicked out and get told to get in the right car. But let's try it. Let's just go in and see what happens. Because if so, I will need to fix this script.
Is
You'll
here?
get kicked out of the script. Is it?
Yeah?
If you-
Ready?
if you hit
No,
go-
I'm not ready. I'm changing my car colour.
Oh.
But I'll be ready in a second.
One you might not be using.
No, he
I
is.
do think it's annoying. It's like make a new save thing for a new car.
Yeah, there you go,
Oh,
yeah.
there you
So it doesn't apply the script until we actually join the race.
go. How many nice cars for this one?
Oh. I was too busy staring at Tad, and the race started. Oh, this thing's got very hard suspension.
Come on.
Oh,
I think you.
collision.
No,
Someone
it
forgot to
didn't
brake.
set the
Please
right-
have a restart.
It didn't send you the proper acceleration. So I was stopping quite a bit for that, but it didn't send that to you. It thought I was still going at full speed. Because I saw you hit and how fast you went, I'm like, okay, that's not right.
Oh, good one, Schalke.
Yikes. What? Wow, these brakes are good.
I can't do the chicane.
It's not too
It's
bad
not
at
that
the
you
minute.
can't. It's that
Passing
I
right.
thought this was like a hyper mini.
It is.
I lost a lot of time there by rolling the vehicle.
On your right.
That's how
Side.
that usually works.
On your right, it's hard!
Flap? No.
Yellow flag.
Didn't have overlap, did you?
Are you joking me? I was almost in front of you and you just went, swerve.
That's okay. What I just did to Tad was way worse.
I see cars flying.
It's not just reversed into Tad.
Sorry, I've forgotten how to drive. Sorry.
No, I probably deserve that.
See, Max, all you need to
From
do now...
Izzard. I did not deserve that from you.
All you need to do now, Max, is not crash. You should come in third.
What sort of terrible things has happened to my car?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Max is up to third place.
Yeah, he's right in front of me.
Oh, and Max has the fastest lap of the race so far.
Where's that?
You got 53?
I crashed.
Best I've got 57, you got 53?
Yeah, but you're catching up to people, which means you were hauling ass.
You're the only person who didn't massively screw up during that lap. I've said this before, there have been F1 races won by people, just simply the people who screwed up the least.
And they're like, oh, I got a podium place, woohoo!
There you
Yeah,
go,
all the
Schalke.
other people just smashed the shit out of the car.
Read it and weep.
Oh, that would explain it.
My engine changed sound. That's not a good sign.
Oh, I have no front tires. That'll do it.
Yeah, so bear in mind,
Man, this car's hard to drive.
there's no adjusted setup on this car. This car is stock, so you can now lock the wheels up, unlike the last car setup. I love that last corner. Get it right, just put your foot down and just drift all the way wide. It's ever so much fun. Not too fast, of course.
I still haven't figured out how to do it right.
Come down a gear, about 4th gear. Drop off a bit of speed and then just, once you hit the apex, keep your foot down for the rest of the race. Rest of the lap.
Yeah.
My car turns left when I brake. It's been doing that for the last few laps. Oh, it's turning more and more left.
Yeah, my head just gone.
What's the point? That's known for for certain cars, isn't it? To do that with the engine. You can plant the power.
Torque factory. Yes.
Torque steer.
Yeah. Torque steer. Yeah, I mean this car.
Can you get with an e-car? Electric car?
No. Torque steering is because the differential has a natural direction. And if you're accelerating, the differential is moving in one direction, therefore your front steering arm will pull to usually the left. You can make it turn to the right though, but you can't have it go straight. Manufacturers have been trying to do that for many years. And that's where you get torque vectoring, where it actually applies a brake on the wheel that's going more in order to bring it into line.
I thought that going to the pits would keep me moving, but I got stuck there.
Woohoo! Third place.
Yeah, that pit is just bizarre.
25 seconds of repairs.
And a second place for Max, well done. That's an interesting place to stop.
Hey, I got that turn right for the first time. Nice.
I'd like to put up my own personal victory on that level. I didn't burn the clutch out.
I have a question.
Yes.
Nice.
Why does Tad call it a turn? And we would call it a corner?
No, it's turn.
Is it just a...
It's a racetrack, it's a turn, not a corner. Turn 3, turn 4.
But yeah, corners. You go around corners.
No, they're not on a racetrack. Corner's a road. A turn is on a racetrack.
When you're describing which turn you're on or turn through it, but yeah.
Hairpin turn.
Yeah. On corner 4, which is a hairpin corner, no, people think you were mad. But yeah, racing terminology would call it a turn. And yeah, I guess just because it's one less syllable.
Sounds weird.
What's this about a left turn?
Yeah, but I mean, in the UK, we usually use corner as a noun and turn as a verb. So you turn into a corner. And yes, you can corner as a verb, and you can corner around a turn. But it's just not generally that way around. Sorry, there's substantial overlap.
Well, if I didn't have a flat spot before, I do now.
Yeah, so on that corner, you do brake deceptively early, and there's a long amount of braking, and you want to come right in on that turn. I brake way too late most of the time, and I do regret it.
I like to do it when there isn't someone shouting substantial overlap.
Well, that was just I didn't want you to drive into me again.
Race!
On
There
your
is no
left,
again.
Joker.
I don't think professional drivers have to tell each other where they are.
No, but professional
Race.
drivers actually bother to use their mirrors.
Wow, you going to take that, Sharko? Saying that you're not using your
trying.
mirrors.
Kinda forgot, but no contact with walls this time.
Great, that hairpin. When you do that chicane right, it is utterly terrifying. You just throw the physics through and hope it works.
Smash you.
Did it work out who the patron saint of physics was? Physics.
Kraken?
Kraken? What?
Getting away from me, physics.
Or is that the
Clang.
evil god?
I mean, I don't think Isaac Newton was made into a saint.
Space Engineers, it's Clang.
Oh, okay. Lord Clang? The Angel Clang? What is it? What's his title?
Just
Overseer.
just Clang in general.
Why not Clang the Arbiter of Physics?
That's usually what happens.
I have to be so careful.
Because people used to have their ships gutted,
I'm giving it
absolutely gutted by a piece of loose metal just in their ship when it takes off, and it would just go through your ship.
I'm having to be very careful. I'm giving it the beans to keep Shark away, but I will wreck my clutch doing that if I'm not careful. Damn it, Shark. Good lap.
Oh, I popped the tire already.
Yeah, so set up a profile. Start to reduce your braking force. That's the biggest difference I think that last setup made for you guys with the heavy foot on the brakes. Right, what is it? What is the force right now? 800. Reduce it to 700. Especially you, because you've got digital braking.
It's 85 front. Oh.
No. The braking force, not the balance. Don't touch the balance. Balance is fine. What's your braking force right now?
440 Newton meters.
Okay, knock 10% off, put it to 400. See if the same thing happens. Oh, wow, that was really good. I took that corner really, really well. So if I take everything else well, I should get a lap record. Oh well.
$50 even.
Oh wow, very good. Yeah. Hold on a second. Stay there. Your headlights are no longer round, they're kind of... You know when you grab a loved one and you squish their cheeks in so their lips look like a fish? That is how your headlights look. I have to say, to everyone except Tad, Izzard and Max, good lap times. You got yours in the 52s, basically. Tad, with your lap time of 4 minutes 54, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Let's do better.
Yeah, I don't think that's competitive. Oh, your headlight, they still work though, Schalke, so that's good.
They're flat.
Max, on your right.
Go on the racing line, not you.
That's not how it works when someone is beside you.
Whoa.
Well,
Who did that?
calm as a bitch. That was Max. Flawless. I don't know how that looked from your point of view, Si. That was a little...
Well, your back end came out quite far from my point of view.
Oh God.
Oh, too fast.
I think I've fixed that problem.
What happens back there?
I fell off.
You fell off.
Front fell off.
Like everything fell off.
I fell off.
That was a terrible corner.
Oh God.
Right, so I'm starting again.
But what specifically happened though, Max?
I found another way of making my car go around a track.
Oh dear.
Specifically on its roof. which way I had to go into the pits.
Shag was not messing about this time, apparently.
Haven't done a race in a really drifty car.
Yeah. God, we can do one of the LX6
Oh,
if
that's
you
right.
like. It's horrendously difficult. Like, if you want
See
to,
that?
we can even lock the LSD to make it into a proper drift monster. But I don't recommend ever driving a car with welded diff. On Schalke, stack it into something.
I'm gonna smack it into the finish line.
Oh! Look at you and your bands. Right, I'm not braking for this next corner, that'll show you. Every time you get a personal best, I'm getting one just a hair faster. Can I catch you? Can I help? Ah, there we go.
Incoming turn.
Significant overlap. Look at the blue flag for Tad. Oh, fucking hilarious.
Right?
Oh, there's a car
Look at the
spinning.
blue flag for you.
Too fast. I messed that up. It's all yours now, Schalke. Oh, maybe not. You bumped into something. Uh-oh, back markers. Back markers everywhere.
Oh, harsh. Speeding the pit lane, 45-second time penalty. No, let's just start on a new flat where you go back the pit.
Your car's sort of driving like a crab.
Yes, I don't have. I'm missing mini front tires.
Oi!
Oh my
the
god!
pits to repair.
I wish I was recording that.
Okay.
Bastards!
I need to do that. Then that.
That's my game over.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, what are you in?
same thing you're in.
Didn't look like it. Yeah. That's not what I'm in.
It is. Or it imminently will be.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad I've got that sorted, and now I'm like, right, we're ordering this one rather than having to message people. So,
Okay, so I can't join the race because I had to change my car.
yeah, no, we haven't started the race. We just sat here.
Okay.
I had to wait for Izzard.
Just got a pit limiter.
He wanted something.
Oh, come on. Every car should have a pit lane speed limiter. That's annoying.
But does your car have a pit lane speed limiter?
No, if I was going to go racing in it, I'd get it fitted.
I'm not actually sure how. Well, I guess you've got just a regular old speed limiter. I guess your car's got that.
Oh, the ECU limit of 50.
No, yeah,
Same as it limits for...
Cruise control.
yeah, your cruise control will have a limit,
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
actually have got a speed limiter on mine.
Yeah, but I mean, the car we're in specifically, there's no way it would have a pit limiter. This car has zero features that are not necessary. Yeah, like a roof.
I wouldn't trust my cruise control to limit my speed.
No. You've got cruise control and you've got speed limit. So a lot of cars have, if they've got cruise control, they'll have a speed limit. Alternative fog. Wow, that doesn't drive at all.
So,
does it?
new race. I don't know what you guys are doing. So I wanted something drifty. So I will suspect the person who wins this race is the most careful one, not necessarily the fastest.
I would have just left it at one lap then.
You could manage one lap.
Oh my word, that's squirrely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I failed to start. Quite that. catastrophe for everybody.
So,
Forwards! Forwards! Oh,
squirreling. Don't accelerate unless you're pointing a straight line. So this is based on a Caterham 7. This will be a 500 and something or other horsepower, 500 kilo turbocharged horror. I'm having to sit up really high in my seat. Just spun it.
People actually drive these things, and they're bloody dangerous. That's the way it feels.
They are dangerous. Caterhams, like these other Caterhams are insane, but I mean they're expensive. But your power-to-weight ratio is faster than any Ferrari, faster than any Lamborghini. This thing will go around corners like nothing else. But it's driver skill rather than fancy electronics or aero. But the main trick is don't accelerate whilst turning. Keep your acceleration in straight lines.
No, don't do that.
That's good advance. You got a Mustang as well.
Doesn't help my steering was a bit loose. Bloody hell, Ted, that's the wrong way. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, fine.
Why is everyone going the wrong way apart from me? Oh.
Huh?
You haven't seen Peppa Pig, have you?
I
Here, aren't they?
safely admit I have not.
Stupido porco!
Who plays the dad in that?
I have not.
I think it's Brian Cox.
The astronomer?
Yes, that's right.
Don't think it's Brian
Well,
Cox.
Called Brian Cox, who's the also that was up as an astronomer. Yes.
What?
And Cox,
Go look at
the
IMDb.
actor.
I don't think it's Brian
Oh,
Cox,
second lady,
the
Jim
astronomer.
Wyman.
Oh, I flipped it.
Did not finish.
Brian Cox is an astronomer, right? He's a sciencey guy. I
And a
think
musician.
People have the same name, just so you know.
Yeah.
He's a pop star as well.
What?
I said he's a pop star as well.
Yeah. The astronomer.
I'm pretty sure that the dad's voice in Peppa Pig is a fairly famous voice actor. I'm pretty sure it's not Brian Cox, who is an astronomer.
Definitely,
And
it's
not a
definitely
pop
not
star.
Brian Cox. He is a pop star.
What's he done then?
He was in a band.
Oh right.
Yeah, thanks for that.
He may be a pop musician, but I don't think he's a pop star.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you
Mm-hmm.
can't even name his band.
Doesn't matter what I can name, does it? All that matters is the truth.
Yes, which is not a star.
Subjective.
I mean, he might be a star.
Yeah.
Tad, you're not doing anything useful. Google who plays the dad in Peppa Pig.
Go on IMDb.
Yeah, I know I might add that, but Max, but I'm in fucking VR.
No. I'm telling Tad.
Ah, Tad.
Goes IMDb.
Or just Google exactly what I said, and it will almost definitely tell you.
When you've done that, can you Google what band Brian Cox was in?
Oh, another lap. Whoops.
Peppa Pig, dad voice actor.
Yes.
Dad Pig, Richard Ridings.
Richard Ridings, of course. Yes, it's the voice from Dungeon Keeper. Knew it was someone famous. You know, Happyville, a disgusting cesspit of cheerfulness and joy. Destroy it. Yeah, and he plays Dylan Peppa Pig. I knew it was someone.
A real voice star.
What, Richard
So go on
Ridings?
then. What band was Brian Cox in?
Wait, Richard Ridings is a star.
What band was Brian Cox in? Use your Google.
That spell Cox with an X. And no C. Well, one C.
Socks.
Okay. Alright. What was his name? Richard
Richard
Cox? For real?
No, Brian Cox.
Brian Cox.
Brian space COX. He's an astronomer and does television shows and not pop music.
These days, he used to. Yes, but before he was a
Mondays?
TV astronomer. He was in a band.
I'm sorry. I thought you said he was a pop star. Not he is a pop star. He once was a pop star.
So what band was he in?
What band did he used to be in?
Yeah, what was? Past participle of is or to be. What band was he in?
From Ted?
I mean, he's a band in the 80s. I mean,
Brian Cox, Scottish actor. Scotland.
Is there Brian Cox disambiguation?
this car sucks. Let's not drive it anymore.
Stupid idea.
But you want to take more. You want to take more drifting. Yeah, you can modify it. Just drive at about 15 miles an hour. Then again, Max came in a very solid third.
I was thinking something. Is it possible to have something a lot less powerful but still very drifty? Is that sort of a contradiction in terms?
Well, we can try the LX4, which is kind of the same car, only with a whole 140 horsepower. So yes. We've never driven this car. So what band was Brian Cox in the 80s?
It's Mondays.
In what?
Still looking.
Oh, fuck's sake, I'll do it.
The what Mondays?
What band was Brian Cox in?
Ream.
Ah.
Yeah. And
The
Dave as
Ream
well.
or Dare.
Ream.
All
Not
about
completely unheard of.
I couldn't name a song they've done, but I've definitely heard of the band.
Yeah, you'd know their music.
Like that famous song
right.
they did. I'm an astronomer and I'm okay. Do things about astronomy and space.
LX4. Is that it?
LX4, yeah. So it's the smaller brother of the one we just did. So same chassis, same handling,
Colours.
but 200 horsepower less power.
There's only 2 on the crate.
No, we've got Max, we've got Tad. Max has yet to work out
Literally on the grid.
how not to push the pedal down all the way.
I was going to do it backwards. So there.
Okay, we're now all out. Should we start the race? But yeah, you don't want to steer.
No, this is much easier to control.
And the moment the car starts to squirrel, take your foot off the accelerator, and it will catch. It will catch. The moment you're not putting power down, it'll be fine.
I think I had my steering wheel
Jack, on your right!
hadn't reset. My steering wheel hadn't reset because I didn't let go of it.
Shaka,
Oh.
you literally made my... What, you want to restart, but I've got it out in front now?
Yeah, because I was holding my steering wheel 360 degrees off central because I'd never let go of it after a crash or something. So I pulled away, I just drove straight into the wall.
Did you not notice the wheels?
Wondered if that was true, that someone was backwards.
No, I didn't notice.
And direct vest, it's great.
Okay, are your wheels pointing straight now, Si?
Yeah, my first thought was, bloody hell, this car's ridiculous. Swiftly followed by, I am stupid. Oh, Tad's just done the same thing.
On your right, Shauka.
No.
Did you just do the same thing?
It just looks like I did.
It looks like you drove straight into the wall like I
No.
did. Do you want to restart?
Nope. Nope.
Oh well,
I just
feel less stupid
pushed
knowing
off
someone
to
else
the
did it.
edge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
But don't put your foot down till the car is straight, or it will get a bit exciting.
Bit fighty.
I mean, this is kind of
I don't even want to know.
This is kind of what my smart car is like if I turn off the traction control. We're rear-wheel drive, very light, bit twitchy. But in a real car, you will feel it losing control. very quickly. So the motion rig helps there. I can feel the car lose control much quicker than I can see it.
Cheating.
I can't see Schalke anywhere. Where are you, Schalke?
I kind of wiped.
Oh, good. I was like, mirror, mirror. Oh.
Who's the fairest of them all?
Not you, young Manta.
That was amazing. I did a complete 360 spin, carried on, didn't hit anything. Didn't wrap the clutch.
That's the real skill with this vehicle. How good are you at recovering? Not so much how good are you at racing?
I've crashed so much, I'm great at recovery. It's my special skill. 3-point turns. So, Sire, talking about configuring cars, I was looking at the Nissan Leaf, which has something called Pro Parking. I have never seen anything so shit in my life. So what you do is you select Pro Parking mode.
Pro Parking.
Pro Parking. So you select Pro Parking mode, and then what it does is it gives you a view of the car from above, and then you have to press a series of buttons on the screen to move a rectangle around that represents your car to show it where you want it to park. And then it takes way too many attempts to actually get in there. It's 850 quid. I'm like, nope, that's shit.
Yeah, these parking options are weird. Are they just for people who never learned to park?
Yes.
No, well, no, because some of them, the idea is that
No, it's for parallel parking.
It's easy.
Well, hold on, we'll come back to that. Tad, we'll come back to that.
You can get it on the i3.
Yeah.
I didn't want it.
A lot of it is, though, is for when people block you in, you can get the car out.
Some people are absolutely shit at parallel parking.
Yeah, well, we teach it in our country, and it's very simple once you learn it.
And you practice it when you learn on a terrace road.
Someone who was really shit at parallel parking until he lived on a terrace road and had to parallel park every single day. But yeah, I looked at, basically I was like, oh, that sounds quite good, and then I watched the video and went, but it was the interface, it didn't work out where to park, you just told it, and it tried to park there, and if there's an obstacle, it just sort of goes, no, I can't park there, not doing it. Sorry?
You keep telling me blue flag, but I don't see a car.
That'll be Schalke.
I'm still quite a ways off.
Yeah, I messed it up around the chicane. Oh, drifting.
Now coming to the straight.
Whoever just joined, I wouldn't blame you if you left. Immediately.
These drifty cars, you end up steering in the other way that you're turning quite often.
Oh, well, you see, there's a documentary about this, and they utter this mantra: to turn right, you must sometimes steer left. It was called Cars.
Are you talking about Cars? This documentary. Like, documentary, there's no way.
One of your Earth documentaries.
What we can do, we can just unlock the cars and see which one he picks.
Your historic documents.
Well, we're freaking playing slip and slide.
What would you like, Max? What car's your...
We finished, have we?
We have.
Oh, we have. FXO, please.
Wait, what was my best on that? 59 something.
FXO?
Not too bad.
Yep.
What the fuck's the FXO? Oh, the FX Turbo. Yep, I see it. There we go.
Adam, I got 59.32.
Ooh, very good.
I got under a minute.
Yeah, well, we're getting under a minute in the Mini, which is pretty good. So this is this is blatantly a not Vauxhall Astra. What was the bigger Vauxhall called? Not Vauxhall.
Cavalier.
Cavalier. Yeah, I was gonna say Vauxhall Mondeo.
The really big one was the oh, what was the really big one? What's that era? I can't remember what it was now.
Compressor.
Sorry?
Compressor.
No, that's Mercedes.
Well, actually, compressor is just German for turbos. That
Oh,
just
I've done
means
it
it's a
again.
turbocharged
Please restart. I need to turn my force feedback up.
car.
Add.
So, Max,
Center your wheel.
brake earlier. Other than that, you're doing very well.
I'm doing what the instructions are. Father's telling me.
Great start, everyone.
Oh, I missed the change up pedal. Paddle.
Shit.
On your left, Schalke.
You're right.
But that just makes you very brave.
There's some turquoise paint on this wall.
Yeah, that corner, Max. Brake very early. It's such a long braking zone, and it's disconcertingly long. But you have to do a long brake in order to burn off enough speed to get around that nasty corner.
So what are you doing?
I was trying to recover. So I thought it was a good idea to plant my bum.
You know I stop at the start of the race to get behind everybody, so my physics tornado doesn't suck you all in.
Now it looks like you're back to normal now.
Yeah. There are times that I go half the lap with no input from anything.
It's bad ping rather than horrific ping.
Schalke, how's your car? You just did exactly what I did.
Fully working.
No, it's not. Your front wheels are...
The end result was the same, but the action was different.
Yeah,
Overlap.
I'm having to... What? Oh my lord, so there is. I was like, no there isn't. And then you were suddenly in my... No, this car does not brake or steer or do much properly anymore. I'm going to say, I think Cried is going to get this one, because Schalke and Mine's cars aren't all they could be anymore.
No.
Yeah, remember, if you fucked it up, the worst thing you want to do is brake. Dudes!
What?
Wow!
No, sorry, that was just me trying to find the horn button. Cried did the usual thing of just taking the racing line, even though there was a car in the way, i.e. me.
It looked that you broke into his room.
I outbraked him, I undertook him. He just took the racing line as if there was no car there.
I think you were late.
I was not.
Go to adjudication. Oh, we can't. There's no here.
But either way, whether or not whatever happened, he rammed into me. He squeezed me into the inside of it. He could have gone wider. I couldn't have done anything else. I mean, apart from, you know, completely hit the corner. Oh my... Ooh, this car is heavy!
Yeah, it
It's
is.
hard to take the corners wrong.
Well, I've just
And
done...
then say that there was nothing to be done.
No, there is something to be done. Don't take it so fast. But I'm struggling at that particular...
Is the green line changing for each vehicle, or is it just for generic?
No, it's
Yeah.
generic.
No,
What?
it's not. It changes for each vehicle.
Yeah, it changes for each car.
100%. Promise you, it changes for each vehicle.
Okay, let's assume it
I know
does.
this because... Yeah, let's assume it does because I use it all the time and it
Let's
changes for each
assume it
vehicle.
does. That's not relevant because you follow that race line and on the fucking FBM you'll be into a wall because it puts you up on the chicanes. So take it all with a very big pinch of...
Well, hang on a second. Let's just
Alright.
qualify that statement. The colours on the line change for each vehicle.
Aha, right.
The line itself stays the same.
Oh, Shouka, that was mean. Okay, yes, I will. I can understand that better. Oh.
One cannot brake in that thing.
What, round that corner?
Oh, that's that straight corner. That does not like braking at all.
No, you have
Ted's got lots of braking all the time.
you have to do a hard braking on the way in, and then as you begin to turn in, bleed off, do gentle trail braking. Unfortunately, Cried, his car's not fucked, so he's just overtaking me here. But that's my fault.
I wouldn't be surprised if the colours changed just according to something like the power and nothing else.
Yeah. Oh my, yeah, look at his fucking lap time. 4 seconds quicker. Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
I did have a
It
look,
just
by the way.
swapped my view when I pushed no button.
I don't think that's true, Tad, is it?
There's got something wrong with your car, Tad. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the back of it.
So I did have Tad, do you still have the N dialogue, the connections dialogue up in the bottom right?
I do.
Don't click on it.
I do now, yeah.
Don't have that because you can click on it.
Oh. No, I didn't have it open.
Okay, well that's my only suggestion. I was surprised. I was surprised to see not only is there no way to force stock cars in this game, no one's even asked for it. I couldn't find a single person who wanted to make sure that the playing field was even. There's not even a way to check either. Like, you can't even just say, you all have to use this setup. Imagine if we were doing something, you know, you all have to use this ridiculous setup. There's nothing stopping you fucking about with it. Tad, the race is over and your car is smoking.
My best luck was alright.
The vote's time out or something?
Yes, well, if you look in the... No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
5 seconds or something, 10 seconds.
Yeah. Must be the majority as well.
Yes.
In a minute.
FXR, by the way. FXR. It was the Amiga. That was the top tier one. The 4-door saloon.
Amiga? On your right, on your left, on your left.
I can't remember what it's called in the English version. But the American one was the Amiga.
Sorry.
I've never heard of the Vauxhall Amiga.
It's a 4-door saloon. Big old thing.
Well, I guess it would be the Opel Amiga, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Vauxhall... I forget what it's called. Big thing.
Monaro?
No.
This is probably a Monaro, actually.
It was 2 to 2.5. And the 2.5, I think it was Lotus tuned.
That doesn't mean much. Just...
No, I mean, it was supposed to be pretty damn good.
Yeah, but Lotus Tune can mean anything. That's
right. Tuned by a Lotus.
Yeah, the Monaro was the big V8 monster, and unfortunately they were quite rare over here. Oh, okay, only a small hit on the. Yeah, this guy's got such a config. He's just tearing past me at every single.
Is there no way of us sort of seeing his or collecting his config?
No, if he's not an arsehole, he will offer to share his config, and then we can take it. But he hasn't offered to share it.
Yeah.
But he's faster me on the corners, faster me on the... I can't type it.
I could. What's the point of the keyboard on the screen? Oh, what is that? I've got 2 yellow cones sticking out my tyres. Weird.
Yeah, that was a good lap from Schalke. 2 seconds slower than this guy.
Wow, what is this? What is this mode?
What is what?
Hold on. I'm pasting into Discord. I know you probably can't see Discord.
That was a
But
very
I
big.
can
That
learn.
was a big balls up, Jack. That you really did fix quite a lot.
I can't take my car back, so I can't. My car's see-through now, and I can't stop it being see-through.
Oh, it might be because you parked up for too long when you were on the track.
No, wasn't parked very long. I think it's basically dynamic analysis of the tyres.
Oh, you pressed C.
Ah.
I mean, the guy might just be really good, but like I took that corner well, and then he just probably blasted past me on the straight.
Definitely not C.
I thought C was changing camera.
No, V's change camera.
Oh, V for view. Okay.
I've got see-through, but I don't know how to get back to normal.
Oh, yeah, I know
So
what you mean.
I've got like spiky things coming out of the tyres.
Yeah, that's showing the
Two
forces.
dimensions.
That'd be show forces,
Yeah.
maybe F?
I can see everyone's forces, not just mine. Ah, yes, F.
Oh, that's close. Oh, blimey,
Whoa.
that was good, Schalke. Hey.
I left some room. It was quite improvisation.
I actually took the corner quite well for once, rather than drifting all the way out.
Yeah, response to the config share, by the way.
No, he's busy. He's
Oh,
busy.
yes, shared it.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
shared it.
Okay.
Press N. It's in there.
I will struggle to press N at this point.
If I grab it,
Yes.
I'll call it Cried for now.
Oh, okay. I'd have called it FX0 City, but sure.
Wee!
You won't let me upload it in this car, won't it? So, I can sort that later.
Damn it! I was hoping you'd panic. Can I reach my keyboard? No. Am I missing a key off my keyboard? Yes.
Oh, no.
Can you share it, please, Mac? Oh, you need to select it in the pits and then share it. Because he only shared it to you, not to anybody else.
Oh, okay, that's helpful. Right, so there's the config.
Yeah, so select it in the pits and then come back into the driving around, then press N and then click on SS. I mean, it's obvious when I say it like that, isn't it?
So I do SS to everybody? Or
I
SS
don't think you
to
can. Just click on SS where it says host.
Right.
No, okay. I guess.
Set up.
No. Okay, just send it to me then. You just send it to the server.
Oh, okay. So to you, Izzard, to Schalke, to Tad.
FX0 City. Alright, so just have a quick check while everyone finishes off their. See how different this was. Final drive. Oh wow, yeah. Bloody hell. Massively lowered. Front locked differential. That's interesting.
It's got the ABS warning constantly on.
Oh, yeah, it's changed the toe in. This is a significantly tweaked setup.
Sounds different too.
No, it doesn't. That's definitely not a thing. And the braking force is massively reduced. Okay.
Why's the ABS light jammed on though?
Because the ABS
switched off.
because the ABS is turned off. Because that, on the other hand, just means they don't know what they're doing. Whoever wrote that. As I said before, ABS is reactive, not proactive, and there's no reason to ever lock your wheels up. So just in case anyone doesn't have that, I will share that with all of you. And then
Usually I could set her setup.
Yeah, I chose a lady driver. Do you know why?
Lighter.
Ladies are better than men to look at. I feel like
Ladies are definitely lighter.
lady. If I look down, I have the most Lara Croft boobs going on. And by that,
Quick, get my VR set up.
I mostly mean low poly.
Oh dear. You have triangles.
But the important thing is, I've got 2 triangles.
Look out, people. Alright, you've all disappeared. I need to. My people need me.
I noticed Cried is not destroying us. Oh, very good, Max. Go on, keep that up for 5 more laps.
No. Wall. More wall. More beans. Less beans. More beans.
Less beans.
Less beans. Damn it.
Less beans until you're pointing in the right direction.
Yeah.
So this thing's got a front differential lot, which does seem a bit confusing. I assume that means differential, not just a front differential, which will make it more apt to drift, much more apt to drift, but also gives it more power. Yeah. Now we're neck and neck with this guy rather than him ploughing onwards. No, choker! Oh, very good from him though.
You get the new config, Ted?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And it is doing quite well. I'm still behind everyone because physics tornadoes, but, you know.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't.
Except somebody. Who's that behind me?
At least we have the option to kick you rather than like Redfez, it just goes, no, fuck off.
Because at the end of the day, I'll just stay out of the way. Like, I'm still trying, or I'm gonna race for time, which is just as good, rather than trying to fight with you all in the knife fight you've got up there. Because I'm not very good at that.
Some revenge on Cried, maybe.
Oh.
I'm not that good.
No, just physics him. Physics! Bring the physics tornado pain.
I definitely prefer the Mini, by the way. That's more reactive. This one is more of a throw it into the corner.
Lumbering beast.
Yeah, throw it into the corner and hope for the rest of it.
Carlton, that was it. Vauxhall Carlton.
Vauxhall Carlton, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a Vauxhall Monaro.
The Carlton?
It was called the
Definitely not that old.
Yeah, Vauxhall
Just
Carlton.
looks like a Mustang.
Nah, it's not. Remember
You've got the Smoke Max.
Oh,
remember, this is a European game by Europeans. The artist is English, and I think the... what is he, he's Dutch? The audio guy's Dutch. I can't remember about Eric Scarwin. Nordic, I think. So,
Well, when's the art guy gonna do a second pass on the interiors?
yeah, I am surprised they haven't. Like, when they did the VR patch, I'm quite surprised at that point they didn't go, yeah, now you can look at the interiors. To be fair, the more racy cars have a much nicer interior. You haven't seen the interior, trust me. In VR, it's unbelievable. It looks like I'm looking through VHS vision.
Go in the pit.
Yeah.
Well, I would go in the pit if someone didn't spin me, fucker.
I didn't feel any of that. Wow, that's bad.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
Internet, please. Internet, why?
I've been chosen. I am the special one!
So you...
I'm a little concerned, by the way, on a different subject, how difficult Scrap Mechanic is going to be, considering we're not even halfway through the challenges.
It's a lot more upside down, I foresee.
Yeah.
But nonsense. There's gonna be one that's gonna be a merry-go-round we're gonna have to ride on somehow. And that's gonna be awful. Oh man, I am not paying attention to this. Cried has lapped me. But he's also finished?
He has. Are you still there, Izzard?
I've got the smoke.
You've gone very quiet. I think we've lost him. Same car, Max? Did you want to practice this one, or did you want a different car?
If we're all finished, then I would like to choose a different car. I would like the... which one do I like? I like the FXR.
That's quite a lot faster.
Yeah! That one. Third row, third column.
Yay! My favorite car.
What? Yeah, it's got a pit limiter.
Well, that too.
Well, I'm using my box of tricks on the side here to do my pit limiter and, you know, do buttons and things. It's quite fun.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that you all drive
I just
off.
love how responsive this thing is.
Well, this is a touring car.
Basic work as well.
This is a proper car.
Oh, turn!
Oh dear. Oh damn it, only Simon knew the answer to this. I've managed to turn on the little VR arrow. I don't know how to make it go away. Oh, look back. Oh, I'm looking back to see. So this thing is a full race car with a cage, and for some reason still got back seats.
Which does seem a bit laughable.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to bring your mates around for the...
Oh yeah, the first gear is very, very short. Oh, sorry. Oh, very good, Max. Now, can you maintain that?
Well, I can't. You know it.
I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty good though.
Does he go past up the inside? Yeah.
Yeah, you screwed the chicane, but you did great until that bit. However you took that corner, the big corner, continue to take it like that. Yeah, again, this guy's catching me on the straight. After having lost speed, he's gaining speed. That's not how it works if you're using stock. However, much as that breaks him.
Yeah, the narrowness of this track does make it a little more fair, doesn't it?
It's, yes, horrendous.
You can't get past.
Oh, he's there. Oh, he's very brave.
In his room.
See?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. who
Yellow.
looked wrong.
On the side somehow. I had to crash my car on the side. What was that for?
Thing is, there, he's being way too optimistic that he has the advantage.
Yeah, and I think he used up more room. I think you could not have dodged sideways anywhere.
Schalke!
Oh, yeah.
You shall not pass.
I was focusing on recovery and I forgot about all my duties. Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't leave the mark.
No, too fast. My bad. No, you silly fuck! So he lost loads. He lost loads. He lost loads of speed and decided just to take the racing line in. They're going way, way faster than him, and that was in his way. But I mean, I can forgive pancake players because you can't really glance left and right. What? But yeah, he bumped into Schalke, lost loads of speed. I hadn't. Was going way faster, and he just drove into me.
Can the server sort of tell you whether people are using VR or not?
I don't think so. I mean, I can assume they're not, because they're not checking their blind spots.
What I'm wondering is, could you have a VR-only race and lock people out who aren't sort of VR-equipped?
Not as far as I know. The thing is, people would just run things to lie to live the speed that you were doing VR. It's very hard to enforce that. I mean, I can tell he was on a wheel, and that's all I can tell you. But yeah, this guy, he's got the usual, I'm very good, and isn't worrying that anyone else was close, because I wasn't far off him. But that meant when he round a corner, there was someone there. Which is difficult. I will admit that is a difficult thing to do. I mean, I've seen people on real racetracks in real race cars fail to check their blind spots or that other people are there, just assuming there will be no one there. And sometimes that's been me in my car. I don't have a race car.
They took it off me for cheating.
What? Who's cheating?
I'm saying he doesn't say to never took it off him. Oh no, I'm joking.
I'd say that was a restart after that. Yeah, you hit him, Max, to be fair, but again, he's being way too aggressive. He's trying to get out in front at the end of the first corner, as opposed to just going, I will bide my moment, which is what you should do. No, he didn't screw up his launch that time.
Oi! That's brushing.
Now he's just pushing me. That's alright though. Again, this is why I had the connection one up, because all I need to do now is say goodbye. If you're going to ram anyone on the server, don't ram the guy with 10 millisecond ping. The thing is, every time
Are we restarting?
Nah, that's alright. Every time I've hit him, and it has been a couple of times, it's because he has turned into me. Not because I've rammed him on purpose.
Well, I told you I'm inside.
Big difference.
Yeah, you slowed down a lot for that turn.
Yeah, you have to. Well, I thought you have to. There's a big red line on the road saying do it. So.
God, what does he expect's going to happen? Seriously.
Maybe he learned.
Yeah, did you see what he said when he rejoined? Probably not. I'm waiting for the torrent of abuse. But yeah, I outbraked him and unturned, but he was just, again, just playing it like like someone who's used to playing with no one else on the track. So he was just driving the perfect race line, even though there was someone there.
How does it cope with the AI?
Well,
No, it just gets out of the way.
that's the thing. A lot of people will just play this
It's
single
faster
player,
than them.
get their laps, get their times, but they aren't used to. Essentially, you'll have crap.
Interacting.
Yeah, you'll have crap laps and other people about. But he just was trying to muss his way to
Okay.
first
Oh,
place
sorry.
by the end of the hairpin. Took the chicane
did
too
not
fast, hit
do-
Schalke. I overtook him, just took the corner he would have taken.
Coming on right. I'll leave a room.
Ah, dude.
That's bullshit what you're saying on
Yeah,
stream.
but it's not bullshit what I'm saying on the stream. 3 times I outbraked you, you took the racing line as if there was a no car there. On the chicane, you drove into the back of Schalke and decided to take the racing line even though I was easily 50 miles an hour fast. But then, you decided to push me off the track on purpose. When
Where'd you come from, TJ?
behind. When there is someone else on the track, neck and neck
dear.
with you, you don't just take the racing line as if there's no one there. You don't try and muscle your way into first place. Certainly not with Max on the track.
Or me.
Oh, too slow, too fast. Okay, yeah, sure. You've raced on the internet in leagues, mate. Brilliant. Great. So yes, go fuck off and race on your internet racing then. I don't care.
Ah.
Dude, that's bollocks. You put that shit in a fucking league, you would get kicked out. You're neck and neck and you decide to just take the racing line. Fuck off. Right, yellow flag.
Ah.
Of course, we're all stopping on the thing rather than going to pits to finish the lap, something.
Yeah, there's no nice place to park at the end of the race.
Go on the blue cones?
That seems like effort. Welcome back, Izzard.
In the chicane? Oh.
Goodbye, Izzard. Just park all the way down the chicane.
It's got a completely red car. Wow, look at that.
You can have any colour car you like. No one will judge you.
As long as it's black.
I'm not sure if Henry Ford ever said that. I hope he did though.
What is it?
Apparently.
You can have a Model T in any colour you like as long as it's black.
I'm sure a salesman said that.
Okay, Dave Treviz.
Oh,
Oh.
Bloody hell, Tad! You gotta love though, I've raced leagues and then comes pub stomping. And then complains when people aren't at your professional level. But yeah, very surprised. I did look at everywhere for a server setting to force stock. Or, even better, to force the host setup. And it just doesn't seem to exist. And I'm honestly surprised at that.
Well, it's where it's come from, isn't it? That's the problem. The history of it.
The thing about stock racing, the important word is stock. Not
as in
modified.
from the factory.
Yeah. Or everyone's the same. But then
I have a question about that, though, in real life, of course. How do you verify the car is stock? I mean, presumably you have to sort of say this is stock, they take it on trust, or are there some sort of thing
No,
they check,
absolutely not. They'll check. I mean, in NASCAR, they'll suddenly go, right, we're spot checking you, everything. How long are your fuel pipes? What's the length of your headers? Make sure that they are within. What is Dave? Dave is doing about 30 miles an hour around the track. He's on the keyboard. What the fuck?
Sorry. I was thrown off for the confusing situation.
In your confusion, you hurt me.
Yeah. That's not cool.
Oh, now I'm on.
Oh, I didn't side bump you.
Ah, thanks. I had to restart because no microphone.
Oh.
I wasn't saying much apart from don't go yet, I'm about to join.
Oh, well, I'm sorry we missed that.
That's all right.
Yellow flag.
Yep. Dave's being a bonk right now.
That's because Dave Treviz is just parked somewhere in the cycle lane there.
Oh no. 16 frames a second, that's not right.
It's not enough, certainly.
To restart Steam.
No,
I got to test as
Wait,
well.
why are you running Steam?
It runs Steam when I do Steam VR.
Why are you doing Steam VR? GameSpot's Oculus native.
I don't do it.
That's GameSpot's Oculus.
Yeah, but I'm not using Oculus. I'm using what do you call it?
Vive?
No, I'm using Virtual Desktop.
Ah. On your left,
So
Max.
there's no USB 3 ports on this i5.
Ah.
Please overtake. Thank you.
I mean, it should be alright over USB 2.
Yeah, no, it doesn't accept USB 2. It's got to be a USB 3 port. It might be a USB 3 port only achieving USB 2 speed, but it has to be a USB 3 support, otherwise it won't detect it.
I have looked. It just says to me, it's not quite, but it's a paraphrase of this device will perform fast. You plug it into USB 3, and it warns you. But I haven't had it forbid me.
Oh, well, I'll try it now.
But you should get a little PCI USB thingy.
The problem then is I can't do Discord.
Why not?
Because I do Discord via Virtual Desktop.
Ah.
I don't know how I would use the Quest 2. We had this before. The Quest software says, oh, we don't support microphone. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of an oversight, doesn't it?
Well, the thing is, though, Virtual Desktop is excellent in every way. So I can't imagine how much better doing it over USB would be. I'm guessing not.
One day I'll get that corner. So you coming back, Si?
Yeah, I'll just restart Steam.
So talking about up-resing the interiors, the locking mechanism as a whole, 7 or 8 pixels across. Gear stick about the same number of polys. Let me read out the pings. 60, 10, 30, 70, 800.
I see about the fish face.
You see about the what?
Pinching of the sides.
Let's see.
Oh, Tad, what happened, man? Tad, flash your lights.
I don't know how. Which one's that?
L?
Press 7. 7.
7.
F? 7?
I don't think they'd light up if you did that. You just have some orange pixels just flashing in your texture, basically.
Oh, at the front of him?
Yeah.
I've got to see this.
There you go. Yeah, check out his hazards. Only his front left. It's not, it's had it.
There's no light bulb in there.
Maybe it's EL strip so it can light up even when it's knackered.
Yes.
He's got a new skin apparently.
I'm sure she downloaded the config as well.
I still haven't figured out how to do the headlights.
L, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, L is pit limiter.
Oh, L? No, I don't know.
That's better. I have frames again.
Actual text.
I have frames and sound.
Ooh.
Who said that? There you go, Tad. Yeah, that is amazingly broken.
E.
V. V for passing lights.
G.
G
No, for Goomba.
G for get out of my way lights. Shall we restart them?
There's this guy listening to the stream.
He was. I think he just came in to rant at me and left, which is more than I can ever expect.
I don't know how this car works.
It had a very short first gear. Oh god, I'm
You absolutely blasted out of the blocks there.
Yeah, the first gear, it's first second. It's not even 1 second long.
And across.
Haha.
Whoa.
Sorry, I wasn't super aware.
Wrong gear. Now, how fast can this car take this spin? 140? Easily.
Whoa, Shouter, did you go squirrely then?
Yeah.
Well caught.
Oh. And the dodging is not enough. But the save is.
It's fishtailing all over the place, sorry.
Wait, this car's got a rear wing, so you could probably actually start to fill it with downforce.
Not enough
Let's think this,
acceleration to get you to need it.
You joke, we took 140
Max,
miles an hour.
stop swinging around. Max, stop swinging around. Pick a line and stick to it.
God.
The green one.
I'm following the green
do
line
love-
as advised by the game.
Yeah, but you have to look.
Oh, shut up.
No, don't
You
hit
have to
my
have the
car
bits
with
of
your
the-
car. Don't hit my car with your car.
I'm hearing that you like having your car hit by other cars.
Well, you notice
He
when
does, yeah,
Max said, I'm following the green line, I didn't say, so am I.
You're all miles apart.
I don't have the line on just so I don't get
Apparently.
locked up in that.
The car's fucked now anyway. I've barrel rolled it.
Ah,
That's time I know anyway. Right, good night, all.
see you tomorrow.
Good night. Oh, you're out.
Now, I am
Well, you
surprised
pissed him right
that
off.
there isn't a way of saying VR only. And it said Jay was looking about ways to adjust the mirrors. Apparently there is a widespread amount of complaints about the mirrors in this game because it just does not show you enough. Like my mirror, on my right hand mirror, is adjusted badly. I can see more car than road. Which is not right.
Which is less than ideal.
Yeah, but you can't adjust them. And they aren't set up very well.
I think you might. Or is that only for the rear wheel mirror?
I don't think you can adjust that either.
Well, you're a paying customer. You can bitch all you want now.
Feature suggestion.
Feature suggestion. Blind spot monitoring, like every modern car's had for about 5 years.
Carrier command suggestions and federal requests got loading implemented. So that can be done.
Anyway, I think this setup's been a success. Seems to have worked quite well. I will keep it around for whilst we're playing this game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seemed to help my input lag no end.
Well, it should do.
Yeah.
I did play No Man's Sky yesterday, streamed from xCloud, whilst I was downloading, at about half-second lag. That wasn't very good.
No.
Oh, you can.
You got a proper TED experience?
You can indicate left and right. You're only indicating. Oh man, I didn't know that. I should bind those. I've got some spare buttons because I'm currently bound to look left and look right. Whoop, wrong button.
On one of the cloud gaming Reddit, someone posted a screenshot saying, I don't know what they were saying, but they showed a screenshot saying it was quite good and their ping was like 15 or something. And one of the first comments was like, oh, I don't know how you can play with 15 milliseconds. Like, I won't put up with anything less than, more than like 5 or something.
5?
Like, you what? I've been playing VR on like 40 to 50, and okay, it's not amazing, but I would say I can't deal with it.
5 is 200 frames a second, by the way.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
Yeah.
That's nearly the physiological limits.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know it's bullshit. I mean, I had a guy on electric car forum basically saying, it's pointless, you can't drive to Scotland. It would take you 24 hours in an electric car to drive from London to Scotland. I'm like, what? Because of all the charging and messing with cables, right? This is on the Ford Mark E.
Messing with cables.
And I checked, it can do London to Scotland on a full charge, easily. I'm like, dude,
Nice.
you literally just lied. And it responds with, yeah, but what about the cables? What do you mean, what about the cables?
What about when you want to come back? Hey.
On your left.
I'll leave a bit of space for you.
The way I drove, you should leave a lot of space.
I do not like how much space the bar between the windshield and the door takes.
Oh, what, the roll cage?
Any problem in VR?
Yeah. Does that have a name though?
What, the front? What, the roll
That
cage?
you're aware of at least?
Well, you got the A pillars at the front, the B pillars at
Well,
the back.
where the roll cage is between.
Between.
Okay.
You mean
Hey, left.
the roll
Shell
cage?
car.
Yeah, did I squish
The
you?
windshield and the driver's side window.
I was trying to not squish you.
I mean, there's a roll. Do you mean the part of the roll cage in front of the A pillar?
Oh,
Or do you mean the part of the roll cage in front of the door
yeah,
cage?
that was me to ask squished at the least.
Oh, did his odd fall out of the level?
I got smashed out of it by Tad.
Ah.
But Tad, you can't have been going that fast because you just come to a full stop about 5 seconds earlier.
All I saw was you kind of phasing through the barrier. I don't know.
Were you nowhere near me?
I never touched you.
Maybe I clipped
You
through
were
it. then.
already phasing through it when I just
Oh, right,
saw
okay.
this fan.
Well,
just
okay, I'll
this
take it back then.
phantom of
You
your
were-
car just kind of just go.
I take it back, but you were the last thing I saw. It's quite often you're the last thing I see before I go upside down.
That's
But
fair.
I'll let you off.
I was
this
very
one.
close to you when you phased through the universe. This game.
I like this car though.
It is quite good. I like it.
Yeah, I love this car.
It's got throttle cuts. I don't need to bother modulating the throttle on gear change. What is this, guys? The GTR,
I just like how
isn't
responsive it is.
You
tell me.
Oh, you got that dude behind you. He's chomping at your heels.
it? Who, me?
Hmm.
Well, he's raced in proper racing leagues, you see, so, Plus, he just fucked off to the pits to make sure he applied his special skin and almost definitely a custom config.
Well, if he's a pro, why is he playing with us?
Why is he pub stomping? Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, let it past. Represent.
No. Tried to take the slow inside route, messed it up. I don't. As I said, this is why Shauk and I are running intake restrictions to try and make it a fair and fun race, rather than I downloaded a custom config and I'm playing the game for 14 years, so just going to go and stop the noobs and then bitch at them when they're not very good.
That was last week.
Oh yeah, the guy that also
Also
called,
this week.
the guy last week that called us all noobs because we were half was running intake restrictions to balance up with the new players. I'm pretty sure that's Sheffield train station to my right. Oh, now we've got Grun Adam. But yeah,
Who
that
did we lose? Max and
no one, just Max.
this dude. Oh, there he is.
I'm just racing, nothing more or less. I'm aggressive because you've come in here, acted like an asshole, shouted at us, boasted about how good you are, and you race in proper leagues. You're pub stomping. How else do you want to phrase this?
If you just randomly race and it ends up being misbalanced, you can like pub stomp by accident. It's not necessarily malicious.
I mean, if I've been playing it for 14 years, I'd probably have a whole bunch
Much
of
more for you than.
I'd probably have a whole bunch of friends I'd play with, rather than playing against a bunch of randoms proving how good I am.
I'm assuming you all have gone.
Also, Clyde,
Whatever, man.
when you got in a strop, you started to ram people on purpose. So you can shut the fuck up, start with a sorry, and if you want, piss off to a different server. I don't care.
What are you doing? Did not expect
Don't
to
worry
see
about
that.
it. I was getting out of your way,
Very
and
creative.
it looks like I succeeded.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
some.
aggressive back.
Whoa! That's a little bit early for braking, sir. Yeah, there are some definite easy gains on tuning at this track. Not that any of us have. I don't even get into 6th gear, appreciably.
Thing has a 6th gear.
Yeah. No.
I am
No.
wrong against
No.
this.
Worth a try, didn't succeed. What happened? Why is there all cars crashed behind me?
I slammed from behind to the pastel car. I'm in the wrong.
Ah.
Stop moving. I guess I should have also stopped moving, but
I tried to outbrake Gurren Adam and lock the wheels out, just cooked it. But I tried for the... Schalke.
I'm gonna try to avoid match corner takers. You're gonna have to avoid me.
Is it going to be a new personal best?
That was
yes.
I was fine, Chuck. I went in the corner, neck and neck with you.
Not big margins, but yes, you could do that. Then I can do this.
Yeah, bastard.
I beat my best time.
Oh, awesome.
That's
Nice.
never a bad thing.
What is that?
47.1.
Nice.
Very impressive.
But yeah, there is a 6th gear, but I'm barely getting into it. So a tweak of the final drive regime would make a big difference. And again, Sai, another 1/10 of a second off.
Yes. What other people also have a good placing that gets contaminated?
If you look at the finishing times, it's blatant that Cried is running a setup and Gurren Adam isn't. Everyone was within 1.5 seconds, apart from him, who's 3 seconds faster.
But, I mean, I guess he's allowed to.
Yeah, this is my point. I'm really surprised there's no force stock option or force my setup. Really, really, really surprised. I would have thought that would have been a. You don't have to use it. No one's forcing you to. But really surprised that's not a server option.
This one is going to be my last.
What time is it?
A little past
midnight
for you.
Yeah, good plan.
After midnight for you.
I have a long day tomorrow. Aircon arriving on Tuesday, get my Impreza service on Thursday, smart car on Wednesday. It's busy, 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 busy. And if I tweak my handling, I'd have more. I don't think I have power in that corner. Oh. Was that my left that you were trying to indicate? I'm going to see about getting a trailer made for the Impreza though, because I don't have a good way of taking tyres to racetracks at the moment. That's something hopefully it's not too expensive.
Where did Schalke go?
Yeah, so straight on the Schalke, not right?
Sorry for scaring.
What happened, Schalke? You were just parked in the wall when I came past.
I bumped left when exiting the chicane.
Don't do that.
To right.
He was overwhelmed by how impressive my driving was.
I mean, that's a possibility.
No one ever.
Oh, screwed that one. No! It's so annoying when you
There's a
hit the
car
wall.
parked in my way.
Yeah. It's annoying when you hit the wall at an angle that you can't just drive off from.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you gotta back up. It's quite annoying. This map's really good for that, though.
it's annoying when you have to reverse out of a crash, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Those were the words
Ooh,
he used. Like that.
Not tail whip.
I would have more truck, by the way, with allowing non-stock setups if I could take someone's setup. Just saying, click copy. I appreciate you've sent it to me, Clyde, but obviously I can't save it. I feel it's a failing in the game to disallow stock setups. Not to disallow, sorry, to disallow custom setups. You're looking at 4 or 5 seconds a lap with a good setup. But it means that if someone spends their time looking for setups, better ones, they are going to end up doing that much better than someone who just wants to play the game. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether it's shit, that's not the point. It's equal. You are thrashing everyone with a substantially better setup. Your skill is irrelevant. You're winning because your setup's better. I'm taking the corners better than you, and you're beating me on the straight. I mean, not all the time.
It's part of the game.
Sure, but it is my game and my server, and I should be able to set up how I want it. And I want everyone to be on an even footing. Steering wheels and VR aside.
Motion rigs.
Yeah, this motion rig is not an advantage, I assure you. It's just cool.
Well, you were saying earlier how it helped you to feel the traction and loss of traction.
Yes, but...
And less sick in VR, but that's not the same thing as an advantage.
Oh, well... Not sure I agree.
Enough of a
Now, if I
thing.
could... If I were to race with only the traction motor on, and not the other two, I would probably have an advantage. But remember, if you ram me, I get thrown around in my seat. That's not an advantage. Well, I should call it that.
Did I touch you?
Not touching you, not touching you.
Yeah. I think we should just start with this car next time.
Yeah, Cried. The point is, everyone should be equal. No one should have an advantage because they spent 200 hours on the Live for Speed forum scouring for the best setups. Your driving skills should be what sets it apart, not what you've downloaded off the internet to give you an advantage. I'm very surprised, as I said, they don't allow you to. The mere fact you're...
What if you do the engineering yourself?
Because...
Rather than copy.
Yeah, let's be honest. What do you think's the chance that this guy hasn't just downloaded a really highly rated setup off the Live for Speed website? I mean, seriously. But this is the thing. The server should allow the metagame or disallow the metagame. You should either say, yep, cool, download the setup, go mad tweaking, or everyone... More importantly, it's not about using the stock setup, the default setup. I should be able to, as the server host, force everyone to use my setup.
Nice try.
For better or for worse, to make it fair. That was my complaint. Anyway, I hope we all had fun. I know I did.
Yep.
I will see you tomorrow for... I forgot what we're playing tomorrow.
Something boring.
Something boring.